Yo, it's your man Jay Ivy, and you're about to plug into the Auxiliary Podcast. Chi-Town.
It's the auxiliary. It's the auxiliary. Woo! It's the auxiliary. It's the auxiliary. Woo! Oh, you cannot talk to me if you are not plugged into the auxiliary. Woo! You cannot talk to me if you are not plugged into the auxiliary. It's the auxiliary. It's the auxiliary. It's the auxiliary. I'm at the auxiliary. It's the auxiliary. Plug in the auxiliary. It's the auxiliary. I'm in the auxiliary. You cannot talk to me if you are not plugged into the auxiliary. It's the auxiliary. You cannot talk to me if you are not plugged into the auxiliary.
Good day, people. I am your host, Tommie B.
I am your host, Liz Toussaint.
And of course, I'm super producer Toxic, you did.
And this is the
Auxiliary
Podcast. Yay.
We got a special guest in this motherfucker. Liz, you gonna explain?
You already
what's
started
going
off cursing.
I'm
was
three
like-
glasses in.
I'm
right?
gonna stop cursing so much because I've been doing it a whole lot.
Well, I ain't doing that shit.
Okay.
I'm 3 glasses in. So,
Oh, okay. This is 3 glasses in, Tommie.
Yeah, this is
Today.
3 glasses in. Tommie B.
Okay.
And if you're watching this and you're wondering why he might be morphing into the background, it's because he refused to change his shirt or
That's right.
his seat. So
Don't even worry, because that's neither here nor there. You ain't gotta worry about that. Because I'm gonna be me.
Yeah, he don't do nothing nobody tell him, man.
he
So,
doesn't do anything anybody
he
tells
does
him.
not
He is the
cooperate.
epitome of self-love.
This guy here.
And he loves the shirt he has on, regardless to
Absolutely.
how it looks on the camera on the other side.
Exactly.
All right. So, hello and welcome to the Auxiliary Podcast, where we are about everything Chicago.
Absolutely.
Things we love, our history, our legacy, and our culture. On today, because we like to bring you all the cream of the crop
Absolutely.
of the Chicago history. On today, I am excited to be sitting with a man who is homegrown, born and raised in Chicago.
Yep.
He is a young Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
He is a Grammy award-winning, trailblazing,
3-time.
three-time Grammy award-winning,
You gotta
trailblazing and continues to trailblaze
Absolutely.
poet
Hmm.
and hip-hop historian.
Enthusiast.
Definitely hip hop.
Definitely hip-hop. I mean, the fabric of what hip-hop truly is.
He's a
he
real
is what
MC.
he embodies.
He's a real MC.
right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did I leave anything out?
NAACP award winner. Don't forget that.
NAACP award winner. And we're going to learn so many more things about this young man on today. I'm so very excited to sit here and talk to my brother
Yes, sir.
from the ground that we all came from, Mr. J.I.V.
Man, thank y'all, man.
You did.
I'm making me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside.
I'm
Well,
excited.
you're home, brother. You're home.
You're
It's
home.
probably
You're
because
home.
Toxic just turned the AC on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're gonna stop putting people's business. This is just-
That's what we're here for. We're here to tell the truth.
all right.
She's been fanning ever since she got up in there,
yeah.
so had to turn the
Yeah.
hammer.
Oh, he telling my business now. These is hot flashes. How are you on today?
Man, I'm fantastic. I'm feeling good. I got some sangria. I'm here with the fam.
Yes, sir.
Man, come on,
Hey,
man.
You know,
That's what it's
I'm
all
feeling
about.
good.
I'm excited. So we're so excited to have you. I'm gonna jump right in and ask you some easy questions.
Okay.
So what area are you from in Chicago?
South Side. I was actually born in University of Chicago, and we lived on 69th of Woodlawn until I was like 2, and then we lived on 87th of Winchester.
Now, when you
until-
say we, who you talking about?
me and my fam, so
Okay.
mom's, pops for a little bit, my 2 brothers,
Got it.
Virgil and Sergio. Yeah,
Okay. So what neighborhood would you say that is? That
that's
Woodlawn area?
West Chatham.
West Chatham.
Mhm.
Okay.
The Dan Round Woods was my backyard.
Got it.
Nice.
It's a big
Nice.
backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
big backyard.
Nice. So when you came up, so what we know about you is that you were on the poetry scene. And I remember you from the poetry scene back in the day.
Yeah.
How did you get there?
Man, so 8th grade, so my brother went to Lindblom, right? And then after my brother went to Lindblom, my mom was like, you ain't going to high school in the city. So the middle of my 8th grade
sound like
year,
my story.
middle of my 8th grade year, we moved to Matson, to the south suburbs. So I went to Risk Central.
Okay.
And
dope.
my junior year of high school, my English teacher, Ms. Argue, she had the class write a poem for homework, and I wasn't into poetry. You know, I was a hip hop baby, you know, so those are my poets. But I was good at writing notes to girls. But other than that, I didn't think of myself as a writer, you know. And so I go home, do my homework, come back to class the next day, expecting to turn my homework in, and she made everybody read their poem in front of the class. And I was very shy. And, you know, I was one of them kids that fall back, shrink, you know. Right. And I had to read the joint. So I read it. And then after class, she pulled me to the side. She gave me an A on the poem. And then she said, you have a nice speaking voice. Nobody had ever told me that before. She said, you have a nice speaking voice. I got this show coming up. Why don't you do this show? So I didn't do it because I wasn't about getting on those stages. Right. And then she had another show come up. And she said, last time I asked you to do a show, you faked me out. This time I'm not asking you. You have to do it. So she made me do a show. First time on stage, I got a standing ovation. Wow. So from there, I was like, life just changed immediately. And then I'm like, her name was Miss Argue. I'm like, Miss Argue, when the next show? When the next show? So I just kept looking for the next opportunity to perform.
Do you feel like that's what you've been doing consistently?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where's Miss Argue now?
She that's my homegirl. Like, the funny thing is that she was only like, or she is only like 5-6 years older than me. Like, she went to Risk Central, graduated, went to Hampton, graduated, and then was back at Risk Central teaching. So she was a young teacher. So whenever I tell the story, people think she's an old lady, but she like, you know, a little bit older than me.
That's dope.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying, what were you saying when you said that he's been doing that ever since? Like looking for opportunities is what you meant?
Yeah, just looking to share, like looking to be creative, looking to hit a stage, looking to collab, looking to just create dope art. You know, it's all, because, you know, it's like you do it and you realize the power of it, and you see you see how, you know, the effect it has on people, the positive effect it has on people. So you just want to keep doing more of it. So so I just been at it since 1993, 93 to infinity. Golly.
The 90s.
We just
the
talking
1900s.
Yeah,
right.
the 1900s.
That's what they say about
the
it.
Back in my day. Yeah, I'm back in the
1900s.
1900s. I was out there on the poetry scene. Yeah, man. Yeah.
So tell me about the poetry scene, because I remember it. I remember it from the early 2000s when I became aware of the poetry scene, because that was the only place I could perform. And so tell me about the poetry scene. Like, what was the culture of it back then?
Man, it was magical. Like, it was, man, I really wish we could have, I really wish we had the technology back then to capture it the way it deserved to be captured. So I went to Illinois State for a year and a half, flunked out. And then I was like, I didn't want to disappoint my moms. I'm like, well, the only thing I know I'm good at is poetry. So let me figure out how to, you know, continue to, make it work. So I started hitting the scene. I remember like talking myself in the clubs, so I wasn't old enough to get in. I'm like, yo, I don't even drink. That time I didn't. I'm like, I don't even drink. I just want to come and do a poem and I'll be out, you know. So, man, I started meeting all these incredible poets from not only, you know, just South Side, West Side, North Side, but then folks started coming in from around the country. We had this spot that I was hosting called Rituals, and this is like 97. We started 97, 98, and it had to be the best poetry night in the world. It had to be, and it was just like magical moments every single Sunday. We did it every Sunday. You have poets, Brenda Matthews, Danny Devine, Avery R. Young. You had Malik, you had Vaughn, you had Brother Mike, God rest his soul. You had Kelly Chukwu from Gary, and man, it was just so many incredible poets that just come and just light the stage up. So it kept you on point. Right. You like, yo, like they coming with it, I gotta come with it. So it kept it, you know, iron sharpens iron. So it kept you right. It kept you
I believe that's how Chicago was, period. Like in all type of different genres of music, like whatever you did, rap, poetry.
Yeah, it was a scene for it.
You had to do it. You had to do it. I used to go to the comedy clubs. Like man, shout out to Damon Williams, because like when I was first just trying to find spots to go and perform, like Damon was hosting All Jokes Aside.
Really?
And he would let me come in there. He was like, yo, I wasn't old enough, so he'd be like, look, just put your name on the list, wait by the door, I'll come get you when it's time. And then he'd come, like after everybody got seated, he'd pull me into the joint. And I was the only poet in there doing, doing poetry at a comedy spot. And so I'm D. Ray and Corey Holcomb and Tony Schofield.
All the Chicago greats.
Yeah, Deion Cole. And, I was in that mix. So it was dope to have an opportunity to watch them do their thing too. Because it definitely helped me with stage presence and and flow and all of it, storytelling. That's all they, it's not all they doing, but that's what they do.
It's the same thing.
It's like you on the mic. Tell a story.
So you even learn from comedians.
On
stage presence.
MCs, singers. I was learning from everybody. Dancers. Like you just take from all of it. You get inspired by it. You see what worked. You see what how people command the crowd, and then you start trusting your own abilities. So it was an amazing time.
I know we're gonna get into it, but I can imagine like being a poet and being on that stage, like probably for the first time or whatever. How was that experience like with people? Like you wanted them to like what you were saying, you know what I'm saying? And did you get like shows where people didn't like what you were saying, and then you kind of like bombed to yourself?
That's a good question.
Oh yeah, I had some bombing moments. I had some. Oh man, I remember.
Excellent question, Tom.
Yeah. My first bombing was
my first bombing.
I don't know if I really bombed, but they acted like I did. So maybe I did. I don't know.
But that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, because it's a difference, because you're not looking for laughs.
Yeah.
You're looking for a different response. So when do you know you got the crowd?
Right.
Oh man,
what's the response?
The response, like either. Okay, I have two moments in my mind. I'm gonna start with a recent moment. So the past 3 years, I've done halftime for the Knicks on MLK Day in the Garden.
Okay.
And it's game time, defense, all the sounds of the game is going on. And then shortly after that, here I am performing, and it's pin drop quiet.
Right.
Pin drop in the Garden.
Right.
Like and I'm performing, and then I'm having this conversation in my head, like, damn, it's quiet.
Right.
Like noticeably, like people they just lock in and listening to every single syllable. Yeah. So it's like that's when early on. So back to this bombing. So like this was like my first. I want to say it was one of my first big shows, like a couple thousand people, probably like 3,000-4,000 people, and it was at U of I. For what's the joint? Cotton Club.
Okay. Gotcha.
Of course.
It was a Black History Month joint, Cotton Club. So everybody down there, it's packed. Every school come down to kick it. And my homegirl, man, Erica Watson, man, God bless her soul. I had these different characters that I developed. That's probably why I started off wrong. I had these different characters. Anytime characters in the mix, it might not
start off wrong.
I should. So my full name is James Ivy Richardson. So I shortened it to J Ivy, but I had James. He was a serious one. Those are my serious poems. Okay. I had Jimmy did the silly poems, right? Ivy, he was the deep one.
Okay.
Like real introspective, you know what I mean? And then Samaj, he was the ladies' man. He was the sexy one. So Samaj is the one who fucked me up. I should have left his ass on the bench. Samaj come out there, cool, doing this, these little freaky poems. And the dudes was not feeling it. Boo.
They booed to me.
I mean, I ain't never heard boo so loud.
Wow.
You ain't supposed
to boo
poetry.
But then the ladies, look, the ladies was going crazy though. The ladies was like, so it was like a battle of boos and screams.
You was at the Apollo, nigga.
So you know, I had these different characters. So Erica had me coming out at different points. So I get booed. I get through it as I get booed off, but I got through it. But then I had to come back out. Like, so it was like some other acts, and then I had to come back out. So I come back out, and I was like, man, before I do this poem, man, I just want y'all to know. It's like, man, I'm 19 years old, and I got my own book. Y'all want to boo? Boo that. I'm performing at the Women's Black Expo next month. Y'all want to boo? Boo that. I had some other one. Y'all want to boo that. And I'm about to do this next poem.
Nobody got this on film?
Somebody, maybe.
Oh,
that
shit is hilarious.
It's an old film if it's out there.
Boo that.
Boo that. You want to boo that.
So
and they ain't boo though.
They ain't boo though.
It worked. I don't know how it worked, but it worked. Like, I got through it.
He did an Eminem on him.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, it was crazy. I was so heated. I was so heated. But yeah, that was,
shit.
It taught me how to, you know, handle moments like that.
That's funny as hell.
But then they invited me back the next year. I was, I'd never come back to U of I. I'd never go there again. They were so disrespectful. And then Erica, she talked me into coming back. And I went back the next year. She's like, Jay, I'm telling you, it's not going to be like that. Come back. I go back. And it was like night and day.
Completely different. Yeah.
It was like, it was only a year later, but it was all love. Same show, same venue.
Oh, you did the same show?
Same Cotton Club, same 4,000 people.
Got you.
But it was just, she was like, they just wasn't ready for it. They wasn't ready for poetry. I'm telling you, they gonna be ready this
But
year.
I assume you left out Samaj and all the other characters.
No, actually, Samaj was back. I ain't do the characters.
Samaj was back.
I didn't do the characters, but I was on some freak shit though.
Right.
And they was loving it. I put on
worked.
some Prince. I think I did the poem to Adore.
Oh, okay.
So I had Adore.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it was cold.
That's cold.
So they was ready.
They was
ready.
They was ready, yeah.
I was
So,
ready.
I'm going to fast forward
Yeah.
your story. How did you meet Kanye?
How did I meet Kanye? So I first met Kanye with so I went to high school with Mickey Halstead. Y'all know Mickey Halstead, you know, first MC Kanye signed. And I remember, so you know, moving around Chicago, you do all these different events. So I would do shows or be on shows with the Go-Getters, but I still didn't really like know them. I knew G a little bit, but I didn't really know them at the time. And Mickey, he introduced me. We was at like a listening session for some, I forget who it was, what artist it was for, but I met him at that. And then later on, linked up with him, like I was about to move. I had just done Def Poetry. It was about to, me and Tarrey was talking about moving to New York. So we went up to New York, started looking for spots, and went to his crib, and he put Tarrey on, like, she ended up singing like 3 records that night. We walk in, Ice Green, like, oh man, this Tarrey Torae, she got this in her voice. And this J.I., he did Def Poetry. And then, so she was actually the first one to sing All Falls Down. Tarrey.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
Tarrey Torae was the first one to sing All Falls Down. Because he had just sampled it like maybe like the week, like the record, like the Unplugged joint was only out for about a week.
Okay, gotcha.
So he had just sampled it and he had her re-sing it. And then she sang on My Way, Shy Way, This Way or the Highway. She sang on that. I forget what the other one was. But yeah, that was when I like first linked up with him. Well, not first, but that's when we I guess kind of started building towards working together.
Got it.
You know.
Okay.
So just to be clear, Tarrey Torae is your wife.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Shout out to
indeed.
Tarrey Torae.
And you
Tarrey
pronounce it
Torae.
Tarrey Torae.
Tarrey Torae.
Tarrey
Okay, gotcha.
Torae.
Yeah.
Hey, Tarrey, we thought
What
we
up,
were going to
girl?
see you today.
Yeah, we was expecting
Yeah,
you. Yeah,
absolutely.
But it's all good.
Amazing.
Y'all gotta get on. She
We
gotta
get
get
you
Yeah.
on next one. No, we're gonna
Definitely
she
going
got-
to get Tarrey
She
Torae
got some
on.
stories.
Oh, I'm
Tarrey got
sure.
some stories.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Tarrey
Yeah.
Torae has an amazing voice.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not going to
She
say
do,
what I
man,
said
amazing
earlier.
singer.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
say
no,
that.
leave
Don't
that
say
out.
that. Don't say that.
Yeah,
She is blessed.
Unplugged.
Good job.
Unplugged.
Good job. So,
I guess they found out that Unplugged is our safe word.
That's the safe word.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the safe word.
so when you met Kanye, can you kind of give me a description of the kind of person that he was back then?
I mean, he was a Chicago dude, like cool, funny, style. Musically, he definitely it was dope to see him work because he knew it's like he could hear it before everybody else. So he worked fast because he already knew what he wanted. And he was, I mean, like we were all, like everybody was like very driven and passionate and like pushing towards their dreams. But it was like another level, you know, like he was, you know, he refused to hear no. You know, like
that's what I always tell everybody, like, that it was a difference. It was a difference. It was definitely a difference.
Yeah. He just knew. He just knew. And I mean, I felt like we all knew, like, you know, like I knew, like I'm like, I know what I was put here to do. But to see somebody you just move, like to see him move how he moved. And I mean, he a different personality because he a Gemini. I'm a Pisces, so I'm a little laid back with mine.
Pisces?
Yeah.
What's your birthday?
March 3rd, 303. Pisces.
Oh, that's I'm 12. I'm 12.
320.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Sorry, Liz. Sorry.
You didn't the Pisces bunch.
Don't feel bad about it.
It's very fishy in here, okay? It's very fishy.
It's okay. It's okay. All the March Pisces up in this joint.
But you wore blue. You got the water. So you got the water.
Period.
Yeah, we flowing. We flowing.
It's okay.
Yeah, but to see him like he was just quick to process things. You know. Yeah. And you know, somebody tell him no, but nope. You know, he was just on it. Yeah. So working with him was super dope. Super dope.
That's cool.
And you played Jesus.
Yeah.
In his video.
Yeah. Yeah. That's when I had my locks. I don't know.
Do tell.
Yeah.
Tell.
I had long locks, and I played Black Jesus. I
like to think of it as just Jesus.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So what was that like?
Oh man, it was dope. It was fun. It was just kicking it. You know,
I can imagine.
It was just kicking it. One of the things that Chicago taught me is like being on the scene in the 90s. I hit the scene 96, so being on the scene the late 90s, and then like moving out of that and looking back at that moment, it was like, oh damn, we was making history. We didn't know it at the time. We were in it, living it. Right. So we didn't really know it, but it was a true Chicago Renaissance happening.
Yep, absolutely.
And I always credit the Bulls, or I credit MJ a lot for that, because the night scene was popping.
Yeah.
Everybody was thriving. Everybody was like, you know, we was all taught like go to school, get a good job. Right. And then we were the generation like, I ain't feeling that. I ain't feeling that, you know. Right. So that even with the college dropout, that made sense, because a lot of us was like, all right, we go listen to our parents, we all go to school, but a lot of us didn't finish, or you know, switched up. I'm like, nah, I want to do this.
Yeah,
like, you know. So.
And that's why this show is so important, because culturally, a lot of people don't understand the struggles that we had back then and how we was creating history with a lot of the stuff that we was doing, and we didn't even necessarily know it in the moment. Yeah. We didn't even know if we was going to be successful or not, because Chicago was kind of pushed out of the scene of hip hop and all of these other things.
That's because we got the best talent.
Yeah, but we didn't know, because we struggled in hip hop culturally, you know what I'm saying? Because it's from New York and LA had it, but we didn't have it in Chicago. Yeah. So we didn't know we was creating history. We was just trying to make it.
Just trying to make it, man. But then when, you know, some time go by, and you look back, you like, wow, like you seeing all these folk that's, you know, coming up and doing their thing on major levels. You're like, man, we was a part of something special. Yeah. So having that experience, when you move into the next moment, you like, oh, this is history.
This is it again.
Like, like you recognize.
Let me
it
pay
now.
attention.
Like,
it's that moment.
Like, you know, you're in it. You know, like this is historic. What's happening? You know. So even me going to do Deaf Poetry, like that was, you know, it was. The first season was 4 episodes, and they were like 20. I think it was 23 poets that were selected from around the world to be on this show, and I was one of those 23. You know, and then you had, you know, celebrities. You had Dave Chappelle, Cedric Entertainer, Lauryn Hill. You have folks like that, the Last Poets, but those up and coming poets, or poets that have been doing their thing in their cities, I was one of those few, and it was like, I always describe it like making it to the Olympics, you know. So here I am, this poet who made it to the Olympics. I knew it was historic, and then to go from that to the college dropout, it was like, oh, this is a movement happening, and Chicago taught me like what that looks and feels like. So to be with around Kanye and John Stevens, who I gave the name John Legend to, like to be around and seeing the rise of everybody's careers, it was like, yeah, this is we making history.
Let me ask you something before you go on, Liz. Let me ask you something. What would you say was your turning point to make you really say, this is what I want to do? What was the turning point? Was it an event that happened in your life, or somebody gave you the inspiration, or because I always talk about my turning point, you know what I mean? The keyboard blew up on me. You know what I mean? And because I put the wrong plug in.
Wow.
And because I put the wrong plug in, this is what actually happened. I was given an opportunity by Legendary Traxxter to come over to Seawall and produce in the B room. So when I got to producing in the B room, that's why I learned how to produce. That's why I learned how to do my thing.
Doing the wrong shit.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
But that was absolutely the turning point in my career, because I think back now, if I wouldn't have did that and that wouldn't have happened, I would have never got in that position. Yeah. And so I took full advantage of the position. So I'm asking you, like, what was the moment for you where it kind of changed the dynamic of where you were headed?
Yeah, I mean, that first moment is definitely like that in high school. That was when the light bulb went off. That's when the awareness hit. That's when I in that moment, it was like I saw my future in that moment. It was like I felt alive for the first time. I felt so alive. And then after that, there were definitely moments. There were definitely because that was definitely a turning point. But there were other moments. I had to say, it probably was when Stan Lathan, who directed Def Poetry and Def Comedy Jam and Beat Street and Sesame Street, and if y'all seen he has a film that they just re-released on Netflix called Say the Children that he did back in '72 with Jesse Jackson. Like he huge, like he one of the biggest directors in Hollywood. Yeah. Definitely, on if we just focus on being black, he's definitely the man. And
outside of being Sanaa Lathan's father.
Yeah. Outside of that, right. And man, when he came to the show, like my people, they invited him out to come see me because they heard he was doing this show, and they was like, can you man, just put him on the list. We gonna invite him out. Mm-hmm. And when he actually showed up, I was like, yo, what's going on? Like he here? Like, I'm like, this big wig ain't coming to see me, Right. And then it was a bunch of folks performing. There was a band and other poets and comedians, and everybody was backstage in the dressing room. And somebody popped in like, yo, who's Jay Ivy? Who's Jay Ivy? I'm like, that's me. They was like, Stan Lathan here to see you. I was like,
that's crazy.
What? Like, oh, he here. Like, he really here. Like, so, like, went out, rocked the joint, and then afterwards, he like, look, so man, we filming in New York, Mos Def the host. We taping September 19th and 20th. I'm like, am I on the show? Like, right. And he's like, you got a tape? I'm like, yeah, I got a tape. I have a tape. I'm like, I'm gonna get a tape. Right. I have a tape tonight. Yes. You need a tape? Oh yeah, I got a tape. He's like, send me your tape.
You say yes.
Man,
figure it out. Figure the rest out.
Figure it out. I sent that tape in. Next thing I know, I was getting a call. So that was like probably like the biggest turning point. Because he introduced me to the world. It was getting a lot of love in Chicago and support in Chicago. And then I was starting to move around to other cities. I'd done some shows in New York and Philly and down in Carolina, down in Atlanta. But that moment was like, okay, the world knows who you are.
It's the auxiliary. It's the auxiliary.
There was like a switch that went off. I remember being in my office and I got the phone call to go and turn the TV on. And we saw the second tower hit. The news started talking about Osama bin Laden and who did it and the Muslim terrorists. So not only am I black and I've learned to deal with that, but now I'm also Muslim. and now I'm a terrorist. Okay, so now I'm, you're 2 times a nigga.
It's the auxiliary.
People been fucking with you for a long time.
Yes, yeah.
Like you have to, in order to have that type of rapport with people, you gotta have a good spirit.
Yeah.
And me saying that is just to let you know that, like, I've never heard anybody say a bad word about Jay Ivy.
Man,
it's always been about like positive. Like we love Jay. You say the names like we love Jay Ivy.
Man,
that's the emotion that come whenever one of us say your name to somebody. They be like, man, we love him, and they smile with it.
Man,
that means you've been doing good with the people.
that mean a lot, man. Because I mean, that's really all you have is the people and their support and that love, because that's really what it is love, and people appreciate what you do. And and in Chicago, like I always tell people, like Chicago's, like especially starting out, was the hardest place to perform.
Absolutely.
And my grandfather, he would always say, like, man, if you can make it in Chicago, you can make it anywhere. Right. I'd be like, well, what does that Grandpa, mean? You ain't been nowhere. How you know? How you know? But then you start moving around and you see that that's true. Like, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
We're the most critical.
Yeah, like I remember doing shows and people be sitting in the audience like this. Like,
absolutely.
What you about to do?
Yep.
Like,
literally.
You know what I mean?
They might say it.
Like, what you, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Or y'all got a cousin do that. Yeah, you ain't special. My cousin do that.
We're surrounded by talent.
And that's the thing. We take it for granted. We take it for granted because
we used to everybody being dope because we're like, oh, I know somebody that can do what you do.
Yeah. And they do.
Yeah.
And they do. They really do. They really do. So I do get it. I get it.
Yeah.
But the thing about Chicago is like once you do break through that, oh man,
it's over.
Forever. They love you forever. Forever.
Even the time when we was actually coming up, it was a lot different though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we had the opportunities were a little bit different. You know what I mean? So I think we came up in an amazing time too, because even though we struggled to make hip hop and poetry and all this stuff something that people can connect with, and went through the struggles for everybody to get here, you know what I'm saying? It was a challenging moment, you know what I'm saying? But an amazing moment too at the same time, you know?
Yeah. I actually got another turning point. This is on the flip side of the love. But I remember, so I had done Def Poetry, and mind you, I was the first black cat out of Chicago to do the show. So I was the only one who had been on the show at the time. And this girl asked me to host this event that she was doing. And they had a host. Like, it was like a weekly joint they were doing, and my guy was the host. And I was like, I don't want to bump my guy on his spot. She's like, no, it'd just be one time, it'd be all love. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Well, I was like, well, how much you normally pay the host? And she was like, nothing. I was like, oh, it really is all love. I was like, all love. That's all it is. I was like, let me think about it. I was like, I'll call you back. And for whatever reason, Brenda Matthews, poet from the West Side, everybody call her Mama Matthews. Whenever she hit the stage, it was like a bolt of lightning hit that room.
Wow.
You chills, tears, standing ovations every single time she hit the stage. And for whatever reason, she just called me that day out the blue. And she was like, man, Jay, she was like, man, these folk gotta understand, man, poets are entertainers too. You know, just like a comedian or a singer or a rapper, we entertainers too. Like, we can't let folks, pimp us and treat us a certain way just because we poets. And I was like, yeah. I don't know why she called me in the middle of this moment. But then, so homegirl called back, and then I was like, you know what? I was thinking about it. I was like, I ain't gonna be able to do the show for free. And I wasn't even looking for,
a whole bunch of
bag.
money.
I really just wanted to be able to put gas in my car.
You want to be respected.
Get some Harold's on the way home.
Right. Yeah.
And then she was like, I was like, I ain't gonna be able to do it for free. And then she was like, and I was like, man, you know what? I feel like it's a shame I can go anywhere in this country and get paid to perform, but can't get paid in my own hometown.
That's deep.
And she said, where have you been paid? Ooh. I said, we don't need to talk no more.
That was it.
And I got off. And the next week, I moved to New York.
Wow.
Next week.
And that's where everything changed.
It was just popping.
And
And I hated to leave the crib, but I was like,
wow.
If I want to make a living doing what I love doing, and mind you, this is me coming off of Def Poetry. Like,
right.
That the reruns are still going. Like
right.
I'm fresh in it.
Damn.
The show had only been out like maybe 4 months.
Wow.
And I was like, nah, I gotta go.
But while we're there, and this may be rhetorical, but do you feel that poets get the respect that they deserve here?
Culturally, yes. Business wise, no.
Got it.
Like
is that across the board, like even in other cities and stuff too, you think?
Yeah, it's like the opportunities
but explain
are limited.
Culturally, yes. Business
because people I mean, if you put a poet on a stage and you have a packed house, they're gonna absolutely love what that poet is feeding and giving you in the moment. They go love it, and they will support. But when it comes to opportunities, it's tough to like navigate and create. Like you really gotta like carve that thing out. You gotta carve that lane out. So I've been blessed to be able to do a lot of different things, but I understand that those opportunities are limited. So even with the Grammys, like part of wanting to create a new category for or to split, there was a category,
right?
And what I did was got the Academy to split it.
So
poets would have its own thing,
right?
And then you take the audiobooks and narration, storytelling, and all that other stuff that was mixed in there, and then the audiobooks was dominating the category. Put that over there. And the point of doing that was to help shine a light on the work of the poet. Poets save lives, change lives. So let's shine a light on that.
Absolutely.
And hopefully opportunities will come out of that. If nothing else, more people will be healed.
Absolutely.
That's
so
amazing.
to speak on that, just to be clear about what that is.
Mhm.
So you worked with the Grammys to separate storytelling from poetry. They were in the same category?
Yeah, so historically there was a spoken word category.
Okay.
And what I learned was that the Academy defined any recording without music. Spoken word.
Heard.
So they included poetry, narration, storytelling, audiobooks, speeches. So
They
like
lump all of
Martin
that
Luther
shit.
King is one.
Gotcha.
He's won a Grammy for best spoken word.
Wow.
Michelle Obama, when she won for her book
Gotcha.
Becoming, that was in the best spoken word category.
Gotcha.
So I was nominated before the split. I was nominated alongside Don Cheadle, LeVar Burton, Dave Chappelle, Barack Obama, and Jay Ivey, and my brother Amir Suleiman. He did the project. He's another poet, phenomenal poet. He did the project with Dave Chappelle, so they was nominated together. But they just grouped all these things, and then
like
the pad, and then for decades, audiobooks dominate. So every nominee was an audiobook.
Gotcha.
From Jimmy Carter to Barack Obama to Rachel Maddox or Maddow. She won a few years back. So I went and I worked on this for 6 years.
Wow.
And I was like, look, the poets are getting overlooked. And you calling it spoken word, and culture defines spoken word as the performance of poetry. So you're giving our award to somebody
spoken
else.
word that's not really spoken word to somebody else.
Like call that something else. Like that's something totally different.
Yeah.
So I worked on it for 6 years, got the poets, the information, because I was getting the information. There was a lot of stuff I didn't know. I'm like, if I don't know this, chances are they don't know this. So I started sharing the information with the poets and start cracking this joke like I'm the poet who sat by the door. So when I did my album, I'm like, that's the title, the poet who sat by the door. And we were able to get submissions up, but you have to be a member in order to submit. So I'm a member and I can submit as many albums I want. So I'm telling the poet, send me your albums. I submit it.
That's dope.
So I was submitting, like one year I submitted over 50 albums, over 30 albums another year, in addition to the other albums that were being submitted. So we were able to get the numbers up, and then I wrote a proposal and a new definition, and then had to write a definition for the other category, and then the board of trustees voted on it, and and it passed, and that's what separated.
So you ain't just looking out for yourself, because most people would think because Jay Ivy is a part of the Grammys, like, oh, he just looking out for, but you submitting 50 and 30.
Man, it was
all these different.
A lot.
That's dope.
It was
bro.
a lot. I was at the computer like, what am I doing? Like what? Like, yo, I need to be writing. I need to be doing something. Like what? Like it was a lot.
That's dope.
It was
But
a
let's
lot.
talk
That's
about
selflessness.
that. Absolutely. Now let's talk about that again. You remember you talked about those moments, those moments that are historical moments.
Yes.
You actually created one with what you just did. Another thing you did.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know that. That's amazing, bro. And
thank you.
You changed the dynamic for poets all around the world to be able to win a big award like that.
But that's something that not just the poets need. That's something that the R&B artists need. That's something that the rappers, they lump all of our shit into just one thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when our people get out and do stuff like country, and they'll put it in R&B.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
no,
For sure.
this is or this is
For
pop.
sure.
No, y'all could go in here in this R&B category. We need more of you in situations that
love.
can expand. You know what I'm saying? So
That can
the world
define
know what it is.
that can define it in the right way, because they was calling spoken word something else and putting all the other
Right.
stuff in
Yeah.
there. So
We
it
need
needs to
more
be
of you.
defined better. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like a lot
yeah,
of stuff.
When they I was like when I finally realized what they defined spoken word as, I was like, oh no.
Right.
It's like, no,
you
that's
got
not
it all wrong.
I was like, spoken word is with or without music. So even in the definition, poetry performed with or without music. Like if we can go to one of the biggest poetry records ever was Gil Scott-Heron, The Revolution Will Not Be Televised.
Yes.
And there's music on
Yes,
that
absolutely.
on that joint.
Absolutely.
So like we have to just correct it, and you know, when you have folk that's in, you know, when you of it, you can be like, hey y'all, look, this is how me and mine see this.
Yep.
So can y'all just honor how we see it? And they honored it. And it was
That's
huge. It was it's something that's gonna affect artists like,
Absolutely.
forever.
Absolutely.
You know, I think about them poets who not even born yet who will take part in that and be able to, you know, they'll aspire to want to bring a Grammy home. You know, like I got Grammys at the crib. It's tripped out.
One of our questions was going to be like, what did that mean to you? But I think you just
Man, so when it happened, we were on a Zoom call because we were still coming out of COVID. So we were in a Zoom when we were voting on it, and as soon as we voted and it passed, man, I hit that raise button. that raise button feature. I was like, y'all don't understand how historic this is gonna be, how the lives would change. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And I went in, and then I had to cut my camera off because I just started bawling.
I already know.
Bawling. My whole body was shaking. I was like, because then it started hitting me like, yo, this actually happened. You know, because mind you, I've been working on this for 6 years. I'm like, damn, this actually just happened. Oh, I can't wait for people to know.
Yeah.
You know, like it was
dope.
a moment.
I can imagine.
I'm getting a chill right now thinking about
I
it.
can imagine.
Yeah, I was bawling.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
So let's talk about that particular energy, because I feel like after the Kanye West documentary came out, there was a turning point for me personally of your awareness. And it seemed like you've been on a constant trajectory of receiving the love. And we talked about that a little earlier. Can you tell me, like, does it feel like to have been working so hard to get something done and to now finally, because it seemed like when you cried, it was a release of the finally. And so now that you're in the finally, I feel like you're on a tour of finally. Like, because I saw you at Ravinia.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent performance.
Yeah, thank you.
With Robert Glasper.
Yeah.
I've seen you moving around and getting the recognition and thank you for doing that for Chicago.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
But how does that feel in your body?
Man, it's man, I be floating along. Like I feel like I'm just on a cloud, just floating. So actually my first nomination happened before Genius. So I was nominated before that came out.
Gotcha.
And but it was like moments that just steadily started happening. And it really started happening too, because to your point of Chicago, and I love this city so much. It means so much to me.
Yes,
But I will admit, like, I was reluctant to come home.
Mhm.
And me and Tarrey, we had lived in New York for a while, and then we moved in LA because in my mind, I'm like, you got to be where the industry is. You got to be in Chicago, LA.
Right.
And we moved to LA, and it was the first time I felt out of place. It was
Mm.
tripped out, and I love LA.
Oh, I know
like
exactly
LA,
what you mean.
LA
though.
is the spot I go to. Like, damn, how can I miss this flight? You know
Right.
what I mean? Like I love LA.
I know exactly what you
But then
mean.
when we were living there, it was just, and this was a different time too. So Tarrey was like, yo, she was like, we gotta go home. I'm like, nah, we need to be,
right.
you know.
Yeah.
She was like, nah, we gotta go home. And I'm like, okay, well, last time I didn't listen, and it cost us a lot. So
Yeah.
all right, let's go home. And then we get home and things start taking off.
Wow.
This is like 8 years ago. It was like just one thing after the next. You know, I had well, my book deal happened right before. I had my book, Dear Father, Breaking the Cycle of Pain.
Yep.
Had a book deal with Simon and Schuster.
Mm.
So that was out, and then we moved home right after that, and then it was get this commercial and this film, this, you know, doing this music, this, like, it was just things just kept happening.
Yeah.
It's happening. And so how does it feel? Like it feels, it's almost hard to describe. So that moment when Miss Argue made me do that show. It was a Black History Month show. So that was February '93. And then in February of 23, I win a Grammy for poetry, and the first to win it, first poet since the great Dr. Maya Angelou to win a Grammy.
Yep.
And it was just like, oh my God, like you kind of expect things like that to happen early on.
Yeah.
You know, you're young
Yeah.
and hungry,
Yeah.
you're going after it. And,
Yeah.
and then, you know, I had Def Poetry and College Dropout,
Right.
and then I'm doing, you know, stuff on TV. And so I'm expecting moments like that to happen early on. So to be doing it this long, and it felt like it's been a gradual climb. And then the past maybe 4 or 5 years just started.
That's dope.
I'm like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, now? I'm like now? Thank you. Thank you. But I'm like, damn, why was I stressing when I was 30? Because this is the absolute best it's ever been.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
And one is it's like an overwhelming sensation of gratitude.
Yes, sir.
Like just overwhelming. Like when I won that Grammy, I probably cried for about 3 weeks. Just happy, just like, oh my God. And then you start just replaying like all these different moments, you know, and now you're thinking about your parents, you're thinking about your friends and family who supported you. I'm thinking about Chicago heavy. This city has lifted me up so much.
Yeah.
So I'm constantly thinking about the city. And man, the Mayor Lightfoot named my birthday J. Ivy Day. So I have a day in Chicago.
dope.
Nice.
I'm like, what's going
Man,
on? You
that's
know,
amazing,
I'm
bro.
performing at the United Nations and the Garden and here and there. I'm like, thank God. And I remember I hit up Dion Cole.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, Dion, bro, I was like, I need some advice. I'm like, because me watching his career, he always steadily climbing, steadily climbing. And at some point, it was just like, he just started skyrocketing.
Yeah.
It went from climbing to skyrocketing.
All the way
It was
up.
like, so I'm like, bro, what did you do? How did you handle this? What do I need to, you know, be aware of? You know, just start reaching out to people, just asking for advice, and then thinking about what Mama West says, like, you know, a giant can, you know, you can be in the sky and the ground at the same time. So always just remaining. I don't know. Somebody said don't use the word humble, but I guess just remaining like steady and balanced and just
I heard her say
grounded,
keep your
you know.
feet on the ground.
Keep your feet on the ground. Like this, I ain't nobody is above or below me. You know, like I don't never feel like I'm.
You've never.
I've
that's
never
not
felt
even
like
the
that.
energy that you give off.
I've never
like
felt
I said,
that.
anybody that we know, they just be like, man, we love that dude.
Man, that mean a lot. That mean a lot.
So
man.
the moral of that story is, listen to your woman.
Man, listen, that is the moral of the story.
That is the moral of the story.
That is it. That is it.
Pay attention.
Tommie, that is the moral of the story. Tarrey Torae, you.
Listen to your
You.
woman,
Yes,
ladies.
You.
Listen, ladies or gentlemen. Listen to your
Yeah.
woman.
So that's going to lead me to my next question.
Yes.
So you have done life with Tarrey Torae.
Yes.
What is one thing that you guys consistently practice that has kept you all steady?
Man, communication. And I'm still,
Okay.
we were talking about this, I'm
Mhm.
still mastering it or trying to get better at it. I'm good at sitting down and writing my thoughts out, but when it comes verbally, I'm like, I'm not good with confrontation. I'm really not
I'm
good.
with you.
I'm not.
I'm with you.
I don't know why. I'm like, I shy away from it. So just getting better at communication. But communication has been the key. Love, laughter has been the key. Dreaming together, building together has been the key. And again, listening, because she's so tapped in. Like she is, Black woman, the closest thing to God.
Absolutely.
And to have someone like her who is just, she cares so much about people, and she's always willing to help, and she always like has the right advice. Like she's really, really tapped in. I don't know if it's a Gemini thing, but she is so tapped in, and I'm like, damn, you always right. And it's like, no, I ain't trying to be right. I'm like, I know you ain't trying, but you are.
We're gonna edit that part out.
No. We're going to keep that plugged in.
We definitely don't need everybody thinking that they're always right.
Plug it back in. She's always right.
We don't need that shit on tape.
Look at me. Look at me.
Scrub the tape.
He said his wife is
Unplug.
always right.
Unplug.
Get in the
Word.
Tarrey Torae is always right. A smart man listens to his wife. I'm looking forward to the poem about her.
And so
Intuition.
that's some of the shit that I'm learning too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you need to learn it because you don't listen to nothing.
shut your little goof ass. So.
I'm about to go take a pee.
Go take a pee. Yeah, you
We're
left at
gonna
the right
unplug
time.
for 5 minutes while Tommie B takes a pee pee. We'll be right back.
It's the auxiliary. It's the auxiliary. Woo. It's the auxiliary.
All right, now we're plugging back in.
Plug it in,
Somebody had to go to the bathroom, which you should have done before we
Oh,
started
they ain't
taping.
worry about that shit. That's neither here nor there. Come on.
Dumbass.
That was then.
If you are just tuning in, we are sitting here with Chicago's. I'm sorry, I'm not going to fan. If you are just plugged into the Auxiliary podcast, we are talking to one of Chicago's favorite humans, J.I.V.
D.I.V.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm on the favorite human
He's on the
list.
favorite
Yeah.
humans. Well, the
100%.
general consensus is when you say his name, there's nothing but positive things said.
All love.
All love.
All the
And
time.
so we are showing all love to our brother
Thank you.
today, and much gratitude because of all of the work that he has done to trailblaze and make it a place where poets can be seen in the way that they
Absolutely.
should be. And I appreciate you for that.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I want to ask you, because when we did our interview with ourselves, we talked about what was important to us. And for me, what's important is as a local artist and a person who has struggled in the industry trying to figure it out, what advice would you give to the young people that are looking, and even the people of whatever age that are aspiring to be in the entertainment space as a business person?
Right.
What guidance would you give that you don't think that you got?
I don't know if I didn't get it, but I think I'll start with just what's your intention for it? Because some people,
Gotcha.
I've seen people that like they'll do it for hustle and not for just the raw love and passion of it.
Yes.
So it's like if this is what you like well put here to do, this your purpose, like do it for the love. Like don't do it for fame or money, or like do it for the love, because fame and money go up and down.
Yeah.
You know, and the love and passion it'll keep you consistent and it'll keep you moving. And so that's one. Two, gotta keep going. Like I've seen a lot of people, a lot of artists come and go.
Yeah.
Because life happens, or they feel like they not doing it, or they get tired, which I understand all those things, but the key is to keep going. It's like you don't know when that blessing is right around the corner. You know, it's like you might stop, and that next step may have been the blessing you've been looking for. Right. So that's a huge one. Trust yourself, trust your gut. Keep the right people around you, the right energy around you, people that's lifting you up. I definitely had people that, you know, I felt they were for me, and then you look up and they trying to tear you down. You know, you get somewhere and it's like, oh, you getting too big so now they trying to shrink you. So it's like, make sure you have good people around you, and man, just work at it every day. Like if you're a writer, you should be writing every day. You perform every day. Practice, envision it. Like I remember being in my mama's basement. I remember being in my mama's basement, and I was practicing a poem, and then I was like, all right, I'm about to introduce myself, and I was like, oh, give it up for Jay Ivy. But what I saw, even though, you know, I'm standing next to the washer and dryer, what I saw was like 5,000-10,000 people. I was in this arena and I was performing, and it was, you know, it wasn't, you know, visions aren't always like crystal crisp, clear. You know. And then I remember last year, there's been a couple moments, but last year I remember it really hit me. Dave Chappelle was here at the United Center, and he asked me to be one of the opening acts, and I was the only poet that opened. Yeah, you know, Deion Cole, Hannibal Bears performed, Donnell Rawlings. I was the only poet, and I remember walking into that arena. The way they had it set up, it was like the you know, stage was in the center of the court. It was almost like a boxing ring without the ropes.
Right. Gotcha.
You know, it was right in the center, kind of like how the Tyson joint looked.
Yeah.
It kind of looked like that. Not, you know, that stadium ain't as big, but like that. And I remember walking in, and I was like, oh shit, this is that vision.
Wow.
That's that dream I had back in my, you know, in my mama's basement. Yeah. Like I didn't know it was gonna be the United Center, the house that MJ built. I didn't know it was you know, I didn't know what I was wearing. I didn't know it was gonna be with Dave Chappelle. I didn't know any of that. But when I was walking in, I was like, damn, I dreamt this a long time ago.
That goes to show how important vision is.
Yeah, you gotta see it. Gotta see it.
Absolutely.
Like dream it. Dream on it every day.
And while we're there,
so I came out with
No. We gonna do this shit. It's not shameless. It's not shame. There's no shame in this.
Ain't no shame in that
There's
at all.
no shame in this.
I came out with a book.
Yes.
It's an affirmation anthology.
Yes.
Think it, write it, speak it, do it, repeat.
Say it one more time.
Think it, write it, speak it, do it, and repeat it all over again. All right?
Yes.
All right. We'll
now,
touch
if
on
only
that
you
later.
would do the shit that your book says.
I do it all the time.
Oh,
bro.
you do.
That's why I'm at where I'm at.
Okay.
I'm hosting.
Okay.
Jay Ivy is here.
I get
Jay
that.
Ivy is here because of Think It, Write It, Speak It, Do
Yeah,
It.
no,
brother.
it's true. It's true.
It's in
Why you
here.
pointing at your damn
It's in
hand?
here.
I love it. I love it.
I want to say something too, though.
Hold on, pause. Unplug that. I too wrote a book called
Okay.
Who Do You Think You Are? And I'll make sure to bring my copies next time, since Tommie didn't tell me that we were doing this.
Well, you got to be prepared.
I
'cause
clearly-
I know that I was gonna do
clearly-
this. The spirit was speaking to me through.
Clearly.
Well, you got to be prepared.
Where you gotta be prepared.
You gotta be prepared.
And he pulled it from under the table.
Sometimes God speaks to you.
Yes.
That's just what happens.
And
at
I'm
this point in
learning.
time.
So next time I will be prepared. 'Cause they definitely asked me, Liz, where's your book? His book is on the table. I was like, that's gonna end.
Don't
That
hate
is
because of
hilarious. That is
This is what
hilarious.
God told me to do.
Yeah.
Following the lead.
So what I was gonna say about that part about you walking out on that stage, explain to me that feeling. I know you said about it, but explain to me, that was the moment. Now you get out on that stage. Now, is it one of those moments where you like, damn, I'm here. This is it. And do you feel like, let me just do what I normally do? Or do you feel like,
Are you shell shocked?
what
do
is
you
the
feel
feeling
inside?
at that fucking moment?
Part of the feeling is like, man, the dream is real. Like I'm in the dream.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like even when I like walking up on that Grammy stage and
Got it.
and
Yeah, that one
getting
too.
like I was like, I'm in the dream. Like I'm in it. I'm
Yeah.
in it. Like it's not just some fantasy anymore. It's real.
Wow.
And then the other part is, man, it's showtime.
Showtime.
Yep.
It's showtime.
Showtime, right?
Like, go have fun. Go rock this shit.
Yep.
Like you like, man, this is where MJ balled out.
Yep.
Go rock this shit. You know,
Yeah.
so it's that too, you know.
You know what I do in those moments too? Like when I win certain awards or I get awards and shit, I go on stage or do whatever. I be like, I'm the only one here. It's just me. Now
Yeah.
I'm finna do my thing.
That's the funny part. It's
Yeah.
like you see the thousands of people. It's tens of thousands of people there, but then but at the same time they not there,
They not there.
which is weird.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's a weird.
It's crazy,
like,
right?
Yeah, you just in that zone. It's just like you just in it, and it's like everything else just kind of, I don't know. It's just kind of it's in the background of that moment.
It's an amazing moment,
it's
man.
tripped
Nah,
out.
I know what you're saying,
It's
man.
tripped
Yeah,
out.
that's crazy.
And then it felt like even though it's all these people, it felt like it's like, oh, this the fam.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
Like let me just
They
go
here
have
for me.
fun
And
and
Right.
did it feel like that moment happened like super fast for you? Or did it feel like you was up there forever? Because some people is like, when they
It
have
go-
that moment, it's like it go by so fast.
It go by fast. It go by
Yeah.
fast. Because I remember like from the moment of getting the call and like, oh, what? Like Dave want me to do what? Oh shit.
Crazy.
Because me and Dave, like I said, we met doing Deaf Poetry. And I remember so I do Deaf Poetry and they had you do 2 poems. So when Stan Lathan came to see me at so I performed at the Knitting Factory in Hollywood when Stan came out, and I did this poem called I Got My Wings.
Okay.
And then so when I met him afterwards, he's like, man, so we filming September 1920 and Most Def the host. Man, you gotta do that poem Wings. You gotta do that poem Wings. I'm like, all right, bet, yeah, for sure. You know, this is my favorite, one of my favorite joints. I'm like, absolutely. So then when you get to the show, they had you do 2 poems. They had you do a 2-minute piece and a 3-minute piece. So I'm like, all right, Wings would be the 3-minute joint. I'm like, damn, I really ain't got nothing 2 minutes. And I was like, all right, I got this poem I need to write. And I need to write was, it was probably like 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, maybe right at 2 minutes. I'm like, all right, I'll just do that because Stan want me to do Wings.
Right.
So I'm focused on Wings. So I go up there. And this moment, Deaf Poetry, the first season, it actually taught me something because I was super, super nervous.
Got it.
Like uncontrollably nervous.
Like shaky nervous, like
fucking
tremble
up
voice
nervous.
Okay.
Like on stage.
Understood.
Yeah, like
The
I'm
voice
on
was
stage,
trembling, nervous.
like voice wasn't trembling, but I was stumbling, bumbling, had to start over nervous.
Oh, shit.
It was bad,
Shit.
like
Gotcha.
bad. And then it was a poem that I didn't really perform. I only performed it once, so I was reading it.
Oh,
So I was
gotcha.
pretending like I was writing it, but I was reading it.
Dope.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, I need to write. So I messed up because I made the moment so much bigger.
I got it.
And then when I finally started over, crowd, they give, oh, it's all good, you got it. They doing all that. Then I got into it, and then it started flowing. And then I did Wings, and I got a standing ovation.
Dope.
So I was like, all right, I got through it, but then I was mad at myself because I'm like, damn, it was just another show.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter, the camera's here,
Right.
it's another show. So, but what it taught me was like, I vowed to never allow myself to get that nervous ever again, like ever. Or, where
But
it
how
takes
do you
you
not
out of
do that?
just knowing that it's
Just another show.
just being confident and knowing that, what you do is what you do. And it's it's gonna be perfect. However whatever the performance is gonna be good. So damn, what was the point of me even bringing that up? I know I was talking about Stan. What was we talking about?
It was a question that Toxic asked.
What'd you ask me?
I was asking you,
how did that feel?
How did the moment feel? That was the last question I asked.
Well, we all drunk, so we don't remember none of that.
But really, it was a good one too.
Really, that was a good one too.
I guess the point is like don't let the moment, be too big. But it was another point that I was starting with, and then I went to that point, and I forgot that point. So shit, what's the point?
There go that poetry again. See how good that was? That's some more poetry right there.
So you know what I love about you is that you love your music. You love your creativity. You love the things that you create.
Yeah.
And all of us are creatives.
Yeah.
And so for me, I know I can be hypercritical of my own work. But the truth is, when I hear my music, I be like,
yeah.
And you be like, that's my jam.
Yeah.
So tell us what your favorite J. Ivy song is.
Ooh, favorite. Ooh.
What's that one?
Yeah, do you have
one?
Yes.
Is it like your kids and you can't pick, or can you?
Okay,
Damn,
let me
tough.
change it. What's
That's
the
tough.
most heartfelt one? The most meaningful.
Oh, the most meaningful is Dear Father, hands down.
Okay.
Like Dear Father is a poem that poem, it absolutely changed my life.
Dear Dad, these words are being written and spoken because my heart and soul feel broken. I laugh to keep from crying, but I still haven't healed after all of my years of my goofiness and joking. You got me open, hoping this ill feeling will pass, won't last. I wear a mask, and my peace won't ask for the truth. Truthfully speaking, the truth hurts, but I'm beyond hurting. I'm in pain. When I was a shorty, I thought you left because I wouldn't behave. Later on in life, I found out that it was the cane as well as other things. And with all the scars, it was hard, but I learned to forgive and forgave. I forgave you despite the fights, the tears, for all the years lost, wondering if I was loved. Sometimes all I needed was a call and a hug. I mean, I understand that people break up and don't make up, and some relationships don't last forever, but why weren't we together? Mom could have found a new man, but where was I going to find a new dad? Looking back, I wish would have begged me, but pleaded my case, because I felt like I didn't matter, like I was deleted and erased. I would cry, still cry so much that I get headaches. I try to get you off my mind, but I can't get you off of my face. I see you every time I see me, and I can't do nothing but ask God to bless me, because my love was amputated, my life was complicated, my family became dysfunctional. Dad, I remember when you pushed Mom, she broke her ankle, and I was sitting there thinking, how could you do this to such a beautiful angel? I remember Mom waking us up in the middle of the night saying, shh, Jimmy, put some clothes in the jewels bag. We're going to Grandma's, and if your father come up to your school, don't tell him where we'd be. I remember spending Christmas at Grandma's playing with my Stretch Armstrong, thinking, man, this ain't my house. How does Santa Claus find me? But the little boy in me still wants his daddy badly. I feel like a scared little boy afraid to become a man, but I think I'm ready. I wonder if you know that your baby boy did a show that aired for millions to see on HBO, and that hard-ass New York crowd that I didn't even know actually gave me a standing no. I wonder if you know. I know you're proud, because I'm be the best, just like you want to be. Watch and see. And just in case you can't, I'm going to scream it so loud that I shake the clouds and move them out the way of my sunshine, because that's what you are, Dad. James Ivy Richardson, see, do you hear me? You are my sunshine. That's why I forgave you, because my love for you is still the same. It may have gone through a transformation, but it never really changed. So I swear on my mama and on my name, I'm going to stop this rain, conquer this pain, make sure that you do not die in vain. And when I get to heaven, I'm going to jump in your arms. We going to kick back like when I was little and watch the Bears game. I love you, Bill.
It healed me. I was going through a lot of depression, a lot of just carrying a lot of weight and heaviness, and that poem, it broke me out of it. So even and I wrote Dear Father. I wrote Dear Father right when shortly after I got to New York, and then Never Let Me Down happened a few months later. So really, people on Never Let Me Down, you're really hearing the I guess the victory and the healing that I got from Dear Father is what people are. That's the energy that you feeling in Never Let Me Down. Okay. I wouldn't have been able to write Never Let Me Down if I didn't write Dear Father. Okay. Like
nice.
it would have that poem wouldn't have happened. Or at least not the way it did. So yeah, like Dear Father is probably top. I mean, Never Let Me Down is up there. Wings is up there. I got this poem Blind Date that I just fucking love. I love performing that joint. That's up there. Uh Running is up there.
So pretty much
Fire is
all
up
of
there.
J.I.
Pretty much all of his music he loves.
I'm like, yeah, that was up there. That was up there. That.
All of them. You put them all in there.
22 hours later. Yeah, that's
Right,
up
right.
there.
That's up there. That's up there.
Oh, they all up there.
Right. You know,
I'm super, super critical too. Like I'm like ultra critical.
Yeah.
So if it makes it out, that means okay, it's dope.
I got something for that too.
Yeah, I know. We worked on a couple things, and with Rhyme Fest, you know, we
Yeah.
worked on a couple things, and I think you wrote it, and then you changed it, and then you came back and did something else.
Yeah.
But I think that's the perfectionist in you. But I also like for me, when I listen to you, and I'm a huge fan, like I could sit and listen to your albums, bro, and just sit there and just listen,
you,
right?
Bro.
But it's music. It has some jazz infusion in it. It's hip hop.
Yeah.
But it's also you a real MC.
That's dope.
Because I don't know
coming from an MC.
So if you ain't got J. Ivy albums and you ain't
stream them all.
Stream them all from front
All
to
of
back. 2010 was like the first one you put out, right?
Nah, actually, my first album was 2000. No, yeah, 2000.
2000?
But yeah, it's called Down at the Loose Skillet.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we'll cook it if you kill it.
So that was a
oh wow.
It was like it was like Ray's Boom Boom Room.
Got it.
You know.
But
this was like before.
Shit. This
yeah, it
was
wasn't no
before
streaming
Apple
yet.
Music and all
Okay.
that.
So I got it. I think I put it up on SoundCloud.
I need to hear that
I think
joint.
I put it on SoundCloud. And what's funny, so that I put that one out. That was like first album complete. Loved it. Super dope. And then after that, like I was always making records. But then when it came to an album, I was in my head too much. Like it's really like Never Let Me Down had a lot to do with it. Cause after Never Let Me Down came out, that record, you know, however many times platinum, 3-4 times, whatever, and heard around the world. Here I am on a record with Jay-Z and Kanye and people saying I got the best verse and people sending me pictures with my words tattooed on their arms.
Wow.
I got at least over the years, at least 10 people have sent me pictures of Never Let Me Down tattoos.
Wow.
Either the whole verse, a part of it, or a quote from it. So I really, like, when that moment happened, I really started overthinking. But I didn't realize I was overthinking.
Got it.
And it became very difficult to finish. Cause I'm like, oh, it gotta be that or better. You know, and then like some years went by, and one day I was like, sometimes it'd be hard to write because I was just overthinking. And one day I caught myself and I was snapping on myself, like, man, what the fuck are you doing, man? Stop tripping, man. You ain't even think when you wrote Never Let Me Down. So why you thinking about this?
Now?
Like, why you like just chill out? Whoa. And then when I had that conversation, it became easier. And then so 2010 was the first album I was able to like get across the finish line. But I had like I had probably a couple albums done that people never heard. As an artist, like my catalog is like I'm proud of my catalog.
Yeah.
But I feel like I left some eras empty. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, damn, like that album should have been out. So I've been like slow, like the things I created in them pockets of time, I slowly like been getting them out or adding them to other records. You know?
Yeah. Oh, so would you put those records out, or do you like sometimes we steal from our old material and put it in the new shit? You know what I'm
well, no, I actually put the records out.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Like Off in Chicago.
Yeah.
If you know Off in Chicago, that's one of those joints that like we made back in we made it a while ago, and I just couldn't find a place for it. Like so when I got to Here I Am, I was like, nah, it don't fit this. Sonically, it just felt like it didn't fit.
Right.
And then it was my daddy's records, like, nah, it don't really fit this either. You know, so it's like just trying to find the right place for it. But some of those joints, like I got a record I did with GLC a long time ago called 63rd. And this record's so cold. And Tarrey singing a hook, 63rd, South Side, down there where pimps ride, 63rd South Side, down there where angels die. See, and the joint is crazy,
that's
and the
crazy.
beat is like, it's
Yeah.
a cold, and then GLC, he killed it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
he killed it,
But
killed it.
Is that out on
It
like
ain't out. It
streaming?
still ain't. It ain't
gotcha.
out.
So you
It
ain't
ain't
get
out.
there yet.
This is
Okay.
one of them records. I'm like,
Got it.
gotta find a place for it, you know.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Gotcha.
but that catalog is,
crazy.
pretty,
Okay,
pretty
when-
mean. That catalog pretty mean though.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's pretty.
So
For real.
you were talking about being overly, before we get to we about to get to the fun segment side,
Mm-hmm.
but the last thing that you mentioned was being overly critical.
Yeah.
I want to talk real quick about my personal experience with you because I featured you on my album,
Yeah.
but you didn't know me at all.
Yeah.
You had no idea, like you didn't even know what I sounded like.
Yeah.
None of that. What I want to know is what would make you do something like that?
Man, it just spoke to my spirit. And it was like, man, the energy you approached it with, it was just love.
I'm
And-
saying because
But a lot of people approach with love,
right.
but then a lot of people don't send you something that's just like, damn,
That
it's
you can
cold.
rock with. Gotcha.
Like this is
Okay.
cold. I
Yeah.
got you, bro.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah, because I'm not saying it in a way to where I don't expect it, because everything I do, I expect a
We know.
positive response
We know.
from it. Not, I don't mean it like that.
Yeah, yes,
What
you
I-
do.
what I meant-
Goofer.
No, what I mean is
Look,
let me-
Goofer.
shut up and let me talk.
Go ahead.
Let me get it out. What I'm saying is, with the intention. Hold on, it's right here.
Hold on. It's
It's,
like, hold
think
on.
it, write it, speak it,
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
And
This
then
is-
repeat.
I live by this shit.
Yeah.
So when I do things, I expect people to love it.
I believe as soon as you hit me up about it, I just believe my spirit just was like, yeah.
That's
And I do say no a lot, because
Okay.
people, everybody be hitting me up. They be in the DMs like, yo, man, a poem on this song would really be great. And I'm like,
hitting around.
who is this? Like, oh, but you
That's dope.
you had those moments where
Yeah.
you reach out and it was just dope, and the music, the album is a classic, and then the record itself was like, oh, this shit cold. I got you.
Mhm.
And then a lot of it too is if I can hear it. So that's a lot of it too. Like when I'm listening to a record, even my own stuff, or like when somebody might send me some beats, a beat might be super, super cold, super cold. But can I hear
Got it.
myself
What you
on
trying
it,
to
or
do
can
on
I
it.
hear the story in it?
Yeah.
Got it.
Like damn, like this is dope, and I'm not hearing the story in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah.
so that's a real
Yeah,
thing.
it's all a vibe. Like music
Yeah.
is a vibe. Like, and that's amazing that you said that, because as a poet, you still have to hear that.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
it.
Like
Yeah,
everybody
got
else
to.
is hearing it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It has to speak to you.
Well,
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I
I
thank
appreciate
you,
it.
brother.
No,
'cause
thank you for the
didn't know me
invitation.
from a can of paint, but I
Thank
was
you for the
introduced
invitation.
to you, and we from the same city, but I got introduced to you from I'm signed under the same publishing company with my people, Milk and Seeds.
Yeah,
The production duo.
yeah.
They're a
Yeah.
husband
Oh,
and
they
wife
so
duo,
cold. They
a
dope. They
production
so
duo.
dope.
Milk and Seeds. So they had something at where were we at?
Was it Soho House?
Soho House.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's where I met you.
That's
at.
right. That's right.
And that was my first and
That's
only
good.
time seeing you. And then when I was like, I'm gonna create my own genre of music and call
Yeah.
it trap and blues.
And I love that too. I love
Yeah.
the whole approach you took with it
Yeah.
was just like, yo,
What is the
that's
song
dope.
The song that Jay
that he
Ivy
was
on?
on?
Trap and blues.
Trapped in Blues.
Trapped in blues.
Oh, that's
Yes,
right.
Trapped
Yeah.
in
Song.
Blues.
Yeah.
Yep. Trapped in
Yep.
Blues is the song.
So
that
y'all
Jay
go
Ivy is on.
stream Tommie
So,
B
yeah, go check
and
that out.
J
It's me and
I B
Jay Ivy,
Trapped
you know what I'm saying?
in
Trapped in
Blues.
He blessed me
Trapped
on that
in
one.
Blues.
Didn't even know me from a can of paint. That's how you know that.
Man.
This is why when you mention Jay Ivy's name, people be like, I love him. Because, like, what can I say? If somebody mentioned Jay Ivy's name to me, I gotta be like, man, that's my name. You know what I'm saying? Because he did something for me without even knowing me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just a good love that came from
Yeah,
that.
and
man. Thank you.
people sometimes misinterpret though, like when you get into positions like what Jay Ivy is in, you know, you got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And you know this like I know this, you know what I'm saying? When we get in these positions, people misinterpret the fact that we can't do everything with everybody and we can't pay attention to everybody all at the same time.
Right.
So sometimes they do misinterpret that, like, you know, oh, he tripping.
But I
or
don't
he
misinterpret nothing because I know who I am.
But you gotta,
you better be talking about somebody who don't know who they is. But I'm.
He got a whole song about it called "I'm the Man."
You do.
On the Trapping Blues album. You know what I'm saying? So who you talking about, sir?
I'm just saying life in I'm just saying life in general. You know, get you another glass. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
all right.
Continuity. Got to keep the glass
get to
full. Continuity.
But Jay, the reason that we created the Auxiliary Podcast is because we didn't want anybody outside of Chicago to come to you and tell you that you the dopest nigga here. And that we love you. We didn't want you to go, which you kind of almost had to do that. You went and in some cases, like we all have to step outside because we not getting the love that we feel. What they say is like a king is not, what's that saying? The king is not loved in his own castle or some shit like that. Like you got to go outside of where you are to get the love and respect that you deserve. So we didn't want we wanted to create something to where we can celebrate our people, love on our people, and tell you to your face that you the shit. Man, you the best nigga, you the best, period.
Definitely.
And fuck everybody else.
Yeah.
And that's how we feel.
Absolutely.
We got love and respect for a lot of different people, but when it comes to Chicago people, we don't really give a fuck about
we the coldest,
else.
like. And I got love for everybody, but we the coldest. It's just what it is. It's like it's just what it is. Like
it's just what it is, bro. And you know, I always say that's why I love what we doing too, because it's a voice that we need to have. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we get missed or we get looked over for the things that we actually created. That people took and they did whatever they did to change it around, flip it around. But it be our shit.
It be our shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like I saw this. So one day I was walking through Harlem. I was walking to the train, and it was a U-Haul truck. You know how they had a fax on the side of the U-Haul? So it says Chicago, and I'm like, man, what they got to say about Chicago? And it said before, or when Pangea existed, you know, before the land split.
Right.
When Pangea existed, it said geographically, Chicago was the center of the world. Wow. I was like, damn, that makes so much sense. Wow. We always felt like we was the middle of, you know, east and west. And we the
center of the world.
Center of the world. Like that is like the energy.
Wow.
When you think about the energy, you think about this huge ass lake we sitting by and all the greatness that comes out of the city, or the greatness that comes to the city to come out of the city, i.e. Obama, i.e. Oprah. Well, he was born here, but
people who came
Jesse
here.
Jesse came here. Jordan came here. Walter Payton came. Like it's
Kanye.
But then you had the Quincy's. Kanye came here, but then you had the Quincy Jones and the Curtis Mayfields and the Twisters and the Commons and the you know and all of us, and you have folks that come up out of here, and it's just incredible. Like from the arts to fashion to, you know, to the acting, to the writing, to like whatever field, business, medicine. Absolutely. Like you can go down engineering, you can go down the list. Like we create Chicago a lot of shit.
And we want to not only that, we not only have the creatives here that come out of here, but we're also one of the biggest markets.
Yeah.
You know
for sure.
Like whenever somebody trying to sell something, they come to Chicago.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
They come here. This is where everything, it's a springboard for a whole lot of things. That's why I love Six Figure Dilla was the saying, everything dope in America comes from Chicago.
Yeah. I saw that shirt.
Yeah,
that's
crazy. That's crazy. I'm like, that's the realest quote you ever wrote.
Ivy. So we know we don't want to take all your time because
Oh,
we've
man,
been,
shit, I'm
we've
chilling.
been
I
politicking
got-
with you for a minute.
I might need some continuity, but
Some more continuity.
That's what we gonna call this from now on.
That's the name of it from now on.
Continuity. Get you some continuity. You dig?
We're gonna step into the fun segment.
GCI got us bumping your stereo. That's shy. We just came to make sure that you get a taste of my town. Chi-town, sing with me. I'm so shy.
All right.
So this segment is called the listening party,
Mm,
right?
okay.
I'll read this off to you. The listening party is a segment where we let your imagination run wild. We ask our guests to choose any artist, dead or alive, and attend their ultimate imaginary listening party with the artists themselves hosting it. So this doesn't have to be a singer. It could be a poet, dead or alive.
I'm hosting, or
No, they're
hosting?
They're hosting it.
They're
You're
hosting.
invited.
Dead or alive. Yeah, so whoever you choose, they're the ones that's gonna host this listening party
Oh,
that you're gonna attend. It's a private listening
Oh,
party
man.
that you're at.
that's easy.
Okay, who is that and
That's-
why?
That's MJ. That's easy. Michael Jackson, man. My first ever concert was Michael Jackson.
Really?
The Victory Tour. Like, imagine that. Like,
Wow.
your first concert.
Yeah, 'cause I've never been
And
to
it's
a Michael
MJ.
Michael
That was
Jackson
my
concert,
first.
right.
My big cuz, Julia, love you,
Yeah,
Julia.
that's
Thank
crazy.
you. She worked at Ticketmaster,
Nice.
and she
Oh, you got
she
hooked
got
up.
Nice.
she got
You
us
got
all.
hooked up.
She got all of the cousins. She got us all tickets.
Oh, that's dope.
And I remember I was 8 years
Cousins. Where
old.
y'all at?
I was 8 years old at I think it may have been Rosemont. I think it was Rosemont.
Mhm.
But all I remember was it was this big screen, and it was like these like electronic. It was like the lights were making him moonwalk.
Ain't no telling.
You know,
Michael
so it was
Jackson,
like
of course.
first you heard footsteps. It was like tap tap tap.
Oh.
And then he was the lights started moonwalking, and then it was just this huge show, and then Mike could be over here on a podium, and he
Yeah.
disappeared, and he pop up over there, and we like, oh my God, he's
Yeah.
magical. And then my all-time favorite
different.
song is Can You Feel It by the Jacksons.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Can you feel
All right.
it?
Yeah.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? That doom doom
Feel
doom
it.
doom doom doom.
Yeah.
That's my shit right there, boy. That's my. I give you a little side note. This is a little side story. So my all-time favorite DJ moment was Rich Medina, DJ Rich Medina, Philly's finest. We was at he suspended this spot called the Apartment Lounge in New York, and we in the club. And it's like I'm still fresh in New York, so I'm having a good time. And he started, and my like Q-Tip is there. Q-Tip, he'd come through and spin. Like, it was just like, damn, like this shit crazy.
Right.
So I remember he played Can You Feel It? And I'm over here
Mm.
dancing. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in New York. Come on, Can You Feel It?
Losing his
Oh,
mind.
shit. And then the song was coming to the end, and in my mind, I was like, damn, I wish he would play that again. And as soon as I said I wish he would play that again, in my mind, he took it to the top. Doom, doom,
Wow.
doom. I was like,
Wow.
That's awesome.
This is God.
I ran up to the
That's your
DJ booth. I'm bro, this gonna sound crazy, but
Think
Look
it,
at-
write it, speak it, do it, repeat.
And if you're really powerful, all you got to do is think it.
Like, it's like,
Come on, man.
I
Come
swear
on,
that
man.
was a moment. But yeah, MJ, it'd be MJ.
Okay.
And you know, we don't give the Jacksons don't get enough, or
Absolutely.
Chicago don't get enough
Right.
credit for the Jacksons.
Jacksons,
They
right.
technically Chicago.
You're right.
I mean, we ain't taking nothing away from
yeah,
Gary.
we ain't take none
Gary,
of
Gary,
they-
we love
but
we
right
love
around
you,
the
Gary.
corners.
We
We
love
love
you,
you,
Gary.
Gary. GI, but y'all, you know, that's like we
Yeah,
right there,
right around the corner.
We right
Yeah,
there. So all them early shows, they was in Chicago doing a lot of that stuff. So,
Yeah.
so we got
That makes sense.
And I know we finna go to the next part, but I want to say that that's amazing in itself to think that I would have never thought you would have said Michael Jackson, right?
I wouldn't have thought that either, to be honest.
So that's an amazing thing too, because obviously he has some inspiration for you to become, you know, to do poetry and stuff like that too. Obviously,
when I first started performing, so when I did that first show, my biggest inspiration was Martin Luther King.
Oh wow!
So I wanted to speak the way he spoke.
Wow.
You know, when I got on that stage, I wanted to had that power that the way he had in his voice. So MJ, King, Slick Rick the Ruler. I'm probably
Slick
like,
Rick.
and then Common's like my all-time favorite. Common and Slick Rick, like all-time favorites.
Well, let's get to the next.
Oh, my
thing,
bad. I'm jumping over segments. I'm jumping
moving
segments.
quickly.
Right,
My
you
bad.
answering questions we
My
haven't
bad.
asked.
So
My bad.
since we going there already,
Uh-huh.
this segment is called the Chicago Mount Rushmore segment.
Ooh.
So you have to pick.
4?
Yes.
You have to
And
give
what-
us your
what-
Chicago Mount. It's whatever.
Rushmore
It's-
of what?
It ain't.
Well,
it ain't a
Chicago.
certain thing. It's
Of-
Chicago.
Anything
period.
of
Period.
Chicago.
Poetry, music, people,
Intellectual.
everything. Yeah. This
Yes.
is
That's
Yeah, you gotta figure it out.
No, that's not.
Yeah, go ahead and figure. You gotta figure it out.
That's tough.
It's okay. You gotta figure it out.
That. All right, I'm gonna start with. Okay, I know off top. I know Quincy Jones is up there.
Okay, Quincy.
Quincy
That's
is
one.
absolutely on Mount Rushmore.
And rest in peace to our brother Quincy. He represented
Yes,
Chicago
just
to the
rest in
fullest.
peace.
Absolutely, bro.
Another Pisces too.
Exactly. Yep.
We
We here. We outside.
Yeah,
Don't
we
even
out
worry
here.
about it. You good. You good. It's
Golly.
good hands.
We stay outside.
Do they have to be like born
This-
and
no,
raised?
no.
No, this is you. This is if they lived in Chicago, if they were born here, or if they were raised here. If they were born and raised here. Here.
That's tough.
You gotta figure it out. We got Quincy.
Harold got to be up there.
Okay. Harold Washington.
Harold Washington got to be up there.
We got 2. We got 2 more.
MJ is definitely up there.
Jordan gotta be on there. That's 3.
Oh, this
Who the last one?
no, it's
It's gonna be people that's gonna be mad at you.
Got
'cause
3.
You done left out a whole bunch of people. But it's okay.
But this
only
is just
4.
he just
It's only
he
4.
giving his people.
One more.
Now we can
got one more.
say
Quincy, Harold, Jordan.
yeah,
Quincy, Harold, Jordan.
because we know you probably got a list of poets, a list of MCs, a list of this.
I thought
So, but this is just
Yeah.
your overall.
because if we was talking MCs, I was gonna put Twista up there, Common, Ye. I don't know who 4th is.
Yeah, we ain't talking about them. We
But
talking
I know
about
we talking
everybody,
over
period.
everybody.
So you
Yeah,
can pick one of
Because you
them.
done left all of them out, so it didn't even matter.
I'm like, you can pick one of them.
You done left them out of important people.
well, no. What he did was he actually saved himself. He's a smart cat. He's a smart cat.
He actually gave us a whole nother list. So he was like, just so y'all know, I
Nah,
love y'all.
No. Let me tell you this. You was talking about poets. Nah, but look good,
And you know Gil Scott Heron was born in Chicago.
No, he
A
Okay.
lot of
No,
people
I
don't
didn't
know
know
that.
that.
Was he?
A lot of people don't know
Okay.
that.
You got to put him
I
phone
think he moved when he was 3. He was
We saw a picture with him.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is that your 4th?
No, he just an honorable mention.
Okay.
He taking too long.
I mean, but he definitely I am taking too long, so much
That's
pressure.
okay. That's okay.
But
it's supposed to be right here with it, brother. Like,
Gil definitely. I remember. So this is a little story. So
My favorite wrestlers is
oh. So we talking wrestling? No, I'm just, it's the continuity. I swear. It's the continuity.
Mr. T was from here.
Mr. T
Yeah,
is for
Mr.
sure
T is
from
from
here.
Chicago.
I met
Oh,
him.
he sure is.
I met him.
his daughter, a comedian.
I met him this year. We was on the same
Erica.
flight going to LA.
I seen that picture.
I was like,
Yep.
man, I love you.
I seen that
Man,
picture.
look, I was like, can we take a picture? Man, I love to take
I
a picture
seen
with them. I was like, Mr. T.
I seen
Shout
that
out to
picture.
Eric Clark.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I was gonna say, I remember when I was at I State, his brother, he was one of the advisors. His name Rick something, and he was like, man, I see you around campus doing poetry. I want to meet with you, so went to go meet with him, and then we was in his office, and he opened his drawer up, and he pulled out this little purple book, and it had orange writing, and it was a dude that was in orange, and the title said "So Far So Good," Gil Scott Heron, and I had never heard of him.
Yeah.
And he gave me this book, and then I started like, I was walking around campus reading this book, you know, Revolution Not Be Televised,
Right.
Whitey on the Moon,
Yep.
Johannesburg. I'm like, damn, I can write like this.
Right.
So influence, like, it was funny because I read him before I heard him.
Got it.
Which was
Got it.
tripped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Ali lived in Chicago too.
Of course.
Yeah.
I grew up with Ali
You grew
and
up
his
with Ali?
children.
What?
What Ali
Yes.
you talking about?
Muhammad
Not the
Ali?
comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
my dad was the secretary to Malcolm X.
Does he count
My dad?
for the Mount Rushmore?
Who? Muhammad Ali? For sure.
For Chicago?
For sure. He lived in Chicago.
If
He
was
had
born
children here.
or lived here, born and raised here, or raised here, like, yeah, if they have a deep
Ali.
connection to Chicago.
Period.
I'm
Ali.
going. That's my fourth.
Ali. So we got Harold Washington,
And
Quincy
to you,
Jones.
some motherfuckers out there that baby saying some shit like, Ali ain't fuck you. He lived here.
But I feel bad I don't have no ladies on the list though. That
It's
part.
okay.
Well, let's do an honorable mention for a lady.
Okay, my mama,
Period.
Tari,
you
my
do-
grandmama.
This
a whole
guy's
nother
good.
mountain,
He's
mama.
politically correct.
That's a different mountain, mama.
And Oprah.
And
All
Oprah.
right, cool.
Good. Oprah is up there with Tari. I like it.
All right, we got
I got Tari, my mama, my grandmama, and
two
Oprah.
mountains.
There you go.
All right.
He actually had 3 mountains.
Three, you're right.
We
Because
could
the rapper
He
mountain.
really want to put. He really want to
He
have
had the
about
rapper
6, 7
mountain, too.
mountains.
Okay,
You
cool.
dig? So
right, now-
24 people about J. Ivy.
Now this one, this is the big back segment.
Not
All
big
right.
back.
This is the big back segment. Now you know.
Big back segment.
Now, are you
Uh-oh.
familiar?
Do you need
know
some more
what the big-
continuity?
I might.
Are you familiar with what the big back means? Like, you know,
I'm
that's-
assuming I'm
that's
assuming.
foodies.
That's what?
That's
Foodies.
the foodies, the people that love to eat.
Oh, that kind of real back.
Yeah,
Big back.
big back, big back. That's a
Real back.
that's the thing that
Literal back.
So the people in the that was born in the 1900s, we say that's what the young folks is saying.
Man, if you don't stop saying born in the 1900s, man.
Smart. He done said that shit like 30
Oh my
times.
God.
So the people that was born in
Unplug.
the people that was
Unplug.
born in the
I'm feeling
1900s.
so-
Come on, take care of that, brother.
I'm feeling so old.
People that was born in
the 1900s.
1900s. This guy.
I think we all were born in the
Oh my God.
1900s. Here's your
continuity.
continuity.
Continuity. Got that continuity.
What is this?
All right, so the big back segment, it's a 2-part answer that you're gonna have to give.
Okay, 2-part answer.
All right, so you gotta choose what is your Chicago favorite food?
Harold's.
Period.
Period.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
That's it. It's over
Okay,
with.
that was all right. So Harold's Chicken is his favorite Chicago dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Wait a minute. I got a question about that. Because everybody eat their shit different. Now I need to
Okay.
know.
6 wing mild sauce.
okay,
no
you
lemon
already
pepper?
shut your ass up.
No.
You don't get no-
I
Lemon
may
pepper on
I may do
Harold's?
pepper. I may do pepper.
You do lemon pepper
do
at
lemon
Sharks or some
On
shit.
Yeah, lemon pepper was like
They
some
do-
new. That was
that's
some
the new shit.
That was,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
that
get
was
the
new
lemon
age.
pepper now, but
I never did
You
that.
gotta drench
you
it with
did.
mild sauce,
Lemon
right?
pepper too salty for me.
Okay, now
I gotta watch my blood pressure.
you don't get no
Yeah.
jalapeno pepper on the side.
What store is you talking
Now
about?
that I may try.
Yeah, the jalapeno pepper on the side with the mild sauce. That shit good as
Sometimes
hell.
I get the pepper.
Cause
too.
your bread gotta be soggy too with the mild sauce,
I be
right?
forgetting they got the pepper.
But the way that I would
I
get
don't
it,
really eat the
Okay.
bread though.
but when I was eating
Oh, what
chicken,
you what?
it's hot and
I
mild,
used,
salt,
to,
and
I
pepper.
used to, but then I'm like, white bread ain't good for
All right,
you.
so
and all
crush.
That, so.
That's
What type of
hilarious.
crush? What type of crush pop you get? Grape, strawberry, or orange?
If I'm going crush, I'm gonna go orange.
Period.
Okay.
Strawberry.
Strawberry my second.
You
Straw-
look like a strawberry.
Shut your little goof.
You look like a strawberry. It's crazy.
a
work.
goof.
But I'm more of a knee high guy.
Knee high.
Yeah.
Y'all remember knee high?
Yeah.
Of course.
Knee high, Fago. I'm more knee high than crush.
I mean, well, if y'all was really with the
or my number one pop. If we going pops,
The one joint. I know what you're talking about.
no, you don't
The joints, the cheap joint.
what?
The cheap joints. That
name it because you don't know what.
I don't know what the fuck it's called, bro.
Because you don't know.
It's the one that get.
It's
the
one of
best
them.
pop ever made.
Whichever one you say.
It's the best. It's the best pop ever
Is
made.
it RC?
No, it's the best pop ever made.
What's the Fandango?
No, not
What's
the,
the best pop you talking about?
Tahitian treat.
Tahitian
Oh, okay.
treat. I can't front.
right.
you
I
fuck with
can't
that.
front.
Tahitian treat is the
Tahitian
best
treat.
pop
I
ever
don't
made.
see. I don't.
He don't even know what it is.
Number one, I
It
do know what
is.
it is, but I don't do pop because I'm a healthy motherfucker. Like
He is. This nigga don't
y'all,
drink.
y'all
Well,
different.
we ain't say we drinking that shit. Now we was talking about like,
no,
But you
y'all
get a
drinking.
Tahitian
'Cause
treat with
y'all
a
drinking
six
it now.
wing mild
For
sauce.
sure.
cause I drink a warrito. What the fuck?
Warrito.
Just
A pineapple warrito
He
from
just
the,
messing
from the
up all
Mexican
the
place. That shit good in the
Oh,
motherfucker.
They don't sell that at Harold's though.
he fucking up all the names.
Doritos.
Warrito, yeah.
Warrito.
I may be saying it wrong too.
Yeah.
Wah.
That shit
Warrito.
good as hell.
Warrito.
A J
I don't
is a
know.
wah?
It
From
just
the
seemed
Mexican
right.
place, boy, that motherfucker
Warrito.
shit good as hell, boy.
Doritos.
Warrito.
Cause if I eat, I get a pineapple
Warrito.
at the motherfucking
Yo,
Mexican
them
place.
joints good. Them joints be
Motherfucker
hitting.
good as hell.
He done
Okay.
changed restaurants.
All right, so
All right, go ahead.
we done got
two.
we done got Harold's Chicken for this brother. Now
Uh-huh.
you got to choose your favorite Chicago junk food. That's chips,
Ain't
candy.
that the same thing?
Nah.
Nah. Hey, look, and they tripped on me when they said, "What's your junk food?" I said, 6 wings mild sauce.
No, you
He
said
talking
Italian
about the
beef.
candy store.
Italian beef
You
was
walk,
I'm talking- right,
you
I'm
walk
talking
on the
about
front porch
Chico,
of Miss
what you talking
Annabelle's
about?
candy
That's
store.
That's
What you
easy.
getting?
Fruities.
Fruities.
Okay, fruities.
Fruit
All right.
punch and then strawberry. Fruit
There we
punch,
go.
Fruit
Now
punch
you-
my number one though.
That's what we looking for.
But don't ask me, nigga. I don't eat no sweets. I'm a gangster.
Boy, get out of here.
Oh,
Nigga, I'm a thug,
Eat
nigga. I
no
don't eat no
sweets.
But
motherfucking
he
sweets,
like a
nigga.
strawberry
I ain't
pie.
never
He
ate
like
no
a-
sweets, nigga.
But like a
Strawberry
strawberry
pie.
Never
I
ate
used,
no
to buy
motherfucking
candy,
sweet.
I used to buy the candy and take to the school and
and sell it.
Oh, is that
Nah,
how you
I
hustle?
was
It was a hustle.
I was just
Oh,
nice.
you would give it away for
He
free?
said I was just
Oh,
nice.
you wasn't selling it? You was giving it away?
They
What he was
say
doing?
sharing is caring.
I'm like, you selling it? You popping
So
them off? You a
Todd,
hustler?
That
You
answers
hustler.
your question.
Was he a
Was he a hustler?
No,
No.
He was.
He
giving-
lied. He lied
was
to
going-
me.
He would go to the wholesale store, buy the candy, and give it to all the.
Big bowls.
We knew J. Ivy. We knew
I
goddamn
was
it.
getting big bowls, chews. Yeah, I was just sharing. I was sharing.
He said he do it
I
for the
wanted
love.
everybody-
Nigga was
feel the
hustling
joy,
backwards,
you know?
Jack.
It tracks.
Nigga was hustling
It tracks.
backwards.
He wasn't hustling.
I was that way too. Like when
He was
my
helping.
CDs, I had CDs. Man, I'd be on the train. I just give them away.
Wow.
Well, that's different,
I give them.
That's different.
Oh, how much?
You
No.
gonna cough right in
I'm
the
like, all it
microphone?
costs is just listen.
That
I just want you to
defeated
listen.
The whole purpose of you.
I was trying to go this way, but your face was
coughed
right
right
there.
on.
She did. She called.
do like-
she went,
Like, what are you doing? I had to make sure it went.
That was. You didn't.
So
Unplug
I think look I think what's
Unplug it.
happening is everybody done had too much continuity today. Goddamn it.
This ain't got shit to do with
Dude,
continuity, nigga.
nigga.
This girl,
She would have been in her right mind if she would have got that. I seen that, but I didn't say
she
shit.
pulled a Jim Carrey on me, nigga. And then cough right on my face. All right, you know what? We going to the next segment. Don't touch me. We going to the next segment.
Don't touch me.
All right.
You
This-
was whispering unplugged in her motherfucking
The
ear.
girl
Goddamn
just
it.
coughed
His hair, though.
She turned her
Unplug.
head. She turned her head to cough in my face, my nigga.
It
All
wasn't two. It just happened.
She didn't want to call it J. Ivy face.
This is the
Exactly.
the next segment. The next segment is called "Let Me Vent." All right.
Let me
My
vent.
brother John
Uh-oh.
Blue got a song that he came out with
John
called
Blue.
"Let Me Vent." You know
John
what I'm saying?
Blue.
Yeah.
So another Chicago great that we
Yes,
got.
great.
My
Another
brother John
Chicago
Blue.
great.
So
Cold
"Let
with
Me
it.
Vent" is a segment where we give our guests the floor to express their frustrations or praises about the city.
Oh.
So whether it's about not getting the credit and acknowledgement that we deserve as a city, or
Mhm.
sharing positive experiences, this is your space to speak openly.
Yeah, man. So shit be pissing me off is when they talk about music cities and they'll talk about New
Every
York, LA, Nashville, Atlanta, Austin.
I like where you're going with this. Continue.
They'll go down this list of cities before they get to Chicago.
Mhm.
I'm like, Chicago, like we I don't know if it's us not doing a good enough job
Right.
of
That's
of letting the
exactly what
world
it
know.
is. That's
Yeah.
exactly
I mean,
what it
like
is.
you gotta like it's been too much greatness to come out of this city, and we have everything that we need. Chicago has everything. Like there's nothing lacking. Like talent, the food, the culture, the people, the scene,
Yep.
the skyline. That there's always something to do.
We got rated best big city.
Best big city, yeah.
Again.
Again.
Yeah.
But when it come to music, like we always get overlooked. So I think it has a lot to do with the unity that has lacked
Absolutely.
in Chicago. I feel like we're doing a better job at it now.
Now,
It used to be
right.
really bad.
Oh,
You know,
absolutely.
because I felt like people felt like it wasn't, wasn't enough room for everybody.
Crabs in the
I got
bucket. The whole crabs in
barrel.
the
My
bucket.
grandma always say, man, niggas ain't nothing but crabs in the barrel.
Mhm.
One climb up, the other one pull them down.
Yep.
So I think we have to continue to do a better job at unifying, and building bridges. Because
I
we
agree.
have everything from young to
Everything.
I'm not gonna say old, I'm gonna say older, from young to older,
Mhm.
from whatever genre. And the thing that I really, really love about Chicago is like when it comes to talent, it's like everybody's so super unique.
Yeah.
Like, I remember like even being on the poetry scene, and man, it could be 30 poets hit the mic.
Yep.
And everybody was different.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was different.
We interviewed Leon Rogers. And we brought that up because everybody that talks about Chicago in the comedy world, they say Chicago is one of the most diverse when it comes to comedy. There's no one comedian the same.
It's ridiculous how good it is.
That's what all genres, from music to poetry to comedians, it's all different.
By the way, let it be known, Bernie Mac is the best comedian in the world. And he's the best comedian that came out of Chicago. And I love a lot of Chicago comedians, but let it be known for Tox, that's what it is.
Oh, now I remember that story. I forgot 20 minutes ago.
Okay,
go
ahead.
Come on.
Let's go. Bring it on around. Bring it on around.
She said it was gonna come to you.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Crazy.
So we can,
because now I remember why I was talking about stand and all that. So anyway, I do deaf poetry, and then so this is when I was talking about the dream and the stadium and all that. So I do deaf poetry and then move to New York. And then when I get to New York, out one night, it's like 3, 4 in the morning, some dudes walk past, and then one of the homies like, man, that look like Dave Chappelle. I was like, for real? I was like, yo, Dave. I'm like, if it's him, if it ain't, it ain't.
right.
Hey, and it was him. He turned around, so I walked up to him. I was like, Dave, what up, man? I was like, I'm Jay Ivy. I did deaf poetry with you. He was like, yeah, I remember you. You was my favorite poet. Wow. I'm like, why this dude lying to me? You know what I mean? Like, you know. And remember, this is me talking about me messing up and nervous and all that, and had to bounce back from the moment.
Right.
And he was like, you're my favorite. I'm like, why this dude lying to me, man? He was like, yeah, you did that poem. I need to write. He's like, that's my shit. I was like, yeah, that was me.
Right.
Like, that was. So from that point, that was 01. Every time I see Dave, he's like, I need to write. Wow. Every single time. So even at the United Center, they had me open up with everybody. So then Dave, he do his set, and then after his set, he was like, hey y'all, man, the show ain't over, man. Wu-Tang is in the house. So Method Man come up, he performed, and they bring everybody on stage that performed. Mm-hmm. So we all up on stage now. Method Man, he do his thing, and then Dave was like, man, Meth. He's like, man, can you do something a cappella? Yeah. METHOD, man, the Method Man. Right. So he do that shit. I'm like, this shit crazy. I'm sitting here while he's standing right there before. I'm like, this shit crazy. He finished. I give him a pound. I'm like, this is a dream. So then Dave was like, he was like, yeah, last year, man, one of Chicago's own. He was the first to win the Grammy in the spoken word category. We go back to deaf poetry. Man, he had this poem that inspired me over the years called I Need to Write. Man, Jay, can you do that for me? Wow. I was like, well, yes. So then I Need to Write, and that closed the show. That was the end of the night.
Can I get a high five?
That's amazing, bro.
That was the end of the night.
Boom. Boom. How about a good David Chappelle impersonation? I love to write. When people listen to that love hip hop, they hear all of that stuff in that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's probably what he fell in love with.
I never thought about that. I remember, so y'all know the poet Reggie Gibson. Y'all know Reggie Gibson. Mm-hmm. So Reggie, for those who don't know, Love Jones, and we got to give credit to Love Jones
for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Movie.
Yes.
Like, I remember inviting people out to come to the poetry night, poetry show. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, mate, whatever. And then after Love Jones came out,
absolutely.
Yo, come on out. Is it gonna be like Love Jones? Hell yeah. It's gonna be girls there. Man, a gang go.
Right.
And it was.
Yeah.
Like man, so many bad women there every week.
Absolutely.
Week. And Reggie Gibson is who he was in Love Jones, but the story was based on it was Love Jones was Reggie Gibson's story.
Right.
And then he wrote Brother to the Night. He wrote all of Ren's joints, and he was hosting rituals before me. So I remember one time he pulled me to the side. And he was like, "Man, the way you infuse the hip hop with the poetry, I didn't even know I was doing that.
Right.
You know, I was just
doing it. Yeah.
Being natural and writing whatever came to mind. And he's like, the way you infuse the hip hop with the poetry, I was like, oh.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, right. I be naive to shit.
You just be doing what you
slow.
feel.
That's what I was doing. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, but Reggie, I remember him being like, I feel like he was probably the first one that pointed
That's
that
dope.
out to me.
That's
But that's
So
what
to
I
your point,
that's what I
yeah.
hear. Like that's what I hear every time I hear anything, because I'm like, I'm an MC, so I can hear right
Yeah.
through it. And the way you doing your connections, you know, it's Rakim-ish, it's
Yeah.
Big Daddy Kane-ish, you know what I'm
But
saying? It's Slick
That's
Rick-ish.
dope.
That mean a lot.
Yeah.
Even when I do my albums, like when I'm working on music, like I don't have to do it. I don't really have to do it anymore. But early on, like people would send me what they felt were the poetry beats.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
They sent you the poetry.
They send me the poetry beats. And I'm like, hey man,
I don't want that shit.
I'm like, send me what you would send Jay-Z.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Send me that beat.
Exactly.
That's what I need. Like I need.
Was the poetry beat like
Come on,
this?
can you
Yeah.
wait? I need to know what a poetry beat sounds like.
It's like this.
Yes, you know, real,
Send me the poetry
like
beats.
that.
It's crazy.
yeah,
Some elevator shit.
yeah. Elevator music probably the best
Gotcha.
way because it's. I don't want to, because I love jazz. So I don't want.
yeah.
I don't want to.
No, I love jazz too.
I don't want to say it the wrong way.
Right.
But elevator
we got
music is those
We got you.
throwaway
Yeah.
jazz,
yeah,
jazzy beats.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
because you got throwaway hip hop beats. So this don't throwaway. I'm like, no,
I got
don't
you.
give me that. Give me
Yeah.
the shit you send, Jay.
Jay-Z.
Got
Yep.
you.
You know,
That's the
so-
shit.
Well, that's what separates you
That's
from
fine.
most. Absolutely. All right. So this the last of the of the fun segments, and this is called "If You Were Me."
Mm.
All right. So we got you on here because we believe you to be the icon and the legend that you are to Chicago with all that you've done, everything that you've accomplished. If you could refer anyone to this podcast, so it's the same love that we giving you and
Yeah.
the accolades and all of that we expressing to all of the people, if you can put anybody else in that chair, who would it be?
Man, Tarrey Torae, without a doubt. Tarrey Torae, man, I know a lot of times folk be like, oh, that's your wife, you know, biased. What? I swear I'm not. Like, just on, like, I met her, I was a fan of her. Like, I'd never seen anybody like perform the way she performed. And then after getting to know her musically, I'll start as a person, like just super dope. Like the things she's done in her career before music, even, it's just been just super transformative. The way the way she attacks things is amazing. But what I also love about it too is the way her pen game is crazy.
Sick.
So it'd be a lot of times where like I may have a joint and I'm like feeling it, but sometimes the hardest part for me is what to write about.
Got it.
Like I know it's there, but what
what it's gonna be about?
And then I'm like, sorry, what you think about this? And I'll play something for her, and she, I'm like, how the fuck did you just write that?
Right.
I remember she did this show, and she had, I think it was a Ninth Wonder beat. She was like, y'all mind if I freestyle? And they played the track. She freestyles a song, and then after the show, a couple folk was like, yo, that Candy song you was doing, what CD is that on?
Right.
Like, no,
right.
that was
just off
but
the top.
she writes that fast.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And which is amazing to me because I need to sit down and, vibe. Sometimes they come fast, sometimes they don't.
Gotcha.
Her, she's just like how do you do that?
That's dope.
Yeah, we definitely got to get on.
Like music,
there.
and she history-wise, like she did like 40-some records with Kanye and
that's crazy.
John, and even walking in. I love how y'all I just gotta commend y'all for the red carpet, man. Just walking in, seeing the pictures on the screen and the welcome and hearing the music and
bro, it's
like
like
love and the hoodies and the merch and all
we
like
told you,
love, bro.
This is about
This is appreciation.
Yeah.
I mean a lot. It mean a lot. And but one of the joints, the Pete Rock, she got a joint with Pete Rock, and that I hadn't listened to that record in a minute. And to hear that, I was like, damn, yeah, she got joints with a lot of folk, you know what I mean? So her story, man, her Chicago story is phenomenal. So I would put her here.
Okay. Well, with you, you only get one. So.
I was about to say. I was
Yeah,
like, then
that's-
I'll
You
put,
about to run his
I see you
Mount
going
Rushmore
through
I was
list.
about to do my Mount Rushmore. I was about to do my Mount Rushmore.
30 people by J. Ivy.
Let me stop.
30 people by
Let me
J.
stop you
Ivy.
while you
Y'all whole
ahead,
schedule. I'll do y'all whole, the whole calendar be
Let me
filled.
stop you while you ahead,
120
We
people
can
by
still do
J.
that.
Ivy. Yeah, that-
How's
I
it
just
ever?
book all y'all guests.
You are hired.
But no,
I'm trying to say.
but the thing behind like you answering that question, you have to now that you've answered it, you have to make
Facilitate.
it happen.
Oh,
Yeah,
hold on.
you have to.
Let me tell her.
Uh-oh.
I think I already facilitated it. I think I did that
No,
because I sent her the picture of the joint.
Where's she at right now? Can you put her on speakerphone and tell her that she gonna do this or like
Oh, y'all want?
what
Because
kind
he
of
was finna
relationship?
send her a
Oh,
text.
What kind of relationship y'all got?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my Denzel.
Put on speaker.
Hey, babe.
What kind of relationship
Hey,
y'all got? Can you tell her like this is what you gonna do?
Can you talk on the show right now? I'm about to put you on speaker. You what you doing?
Oh, he's smart.
He's very smart
He's
guy.
so smart.
He been married for a
Yes,
while,
first.
so he understands what's going on.
Please take notes.
We on the show
Husbands
right
of the
now.
future, take notes. J. Ivy understands. He
He's
asked
a
first
very
before
smart
he
guy.
put on speakerphone.
All right. She's clearing her throat. Okay. Tarrey Torae, you're here live with the people. We have Liz Toussaint, we have Tommie B and Toxic, and you are live on the Aux Pod.
What up?
This is her Sunday evening voice.
We
I
are
wanna
good.
put her up to the microphone. So, lovely, we wanted to know if you would do us the honor of gracing us here at
Well,
the
you got to tell
Auxiliary
them what
Podcast.
happened first, how we even got to this. Because we
Meaning
asked
I
him a
get to
question.
come visit y'all.
Yes, so Tommie wants you to know that we asked J. Ivy a question about of all the people he can think of that he believes would deserve getting their flowers and being honored as a Chicago great, who would he name? And he said, who did he say?
Tarrey Torae.
Tarrey Torae. So we were wondering,
Oh.
yes, if you would do us the honor of coming here and sitting with us.
We only need.
Absolutely, I would.
There we
It
go.
would be an honor.
All right.
It would be a pleasure.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. I can't whistle, so but that,
That's my whistle. That's my whistle. I can't do the. You said what? All right, man. I'll call you back. Yeah, you're
Yes.
on live
we
right now.
Right now.
You perked up.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll call you back. Bye.
All right, so we got on. That's
Yay.
confirmation.
That's dope.
So he the first one that done did it. He the first one that done said, "Hey, let me get on the phone right now. I'm gonna tell Bayass that this is what she gonna
Tell
do."
Bad.
And hey,
And it made it happen.
made it happen.
You know what I'm saying?
Made it happen.
Love to. All right, so that's I take it over to old Liz right here because we didn't did what we
We
came
done
to
did
do.
We
what we
didn't
had
do
to
what
do.
we
Yeah.
came to do. So
know what I'm
today,
saying?
what we learned today on the Auxiliary Podcast
Is
Mm.
listen to your woman.
is listen
Listen.
to your woman
Yeah.
and ask her permission first.
before you put on
Hey,
live.
Yeah. I wasn't about to do how Denzel did. I'm sure
Hold on,
y'all
what
saw
did
it.
no? What did
When he put his wife on the joint
No,
on-
I
in
didn't
the
see
interview,
that.
he was in the interview.
No, I ain't seen
Yeah.
that.
What she say?
Now I gotta go look at it. What?
It was funny. What did she say? It was something funny.
I gotta go
Yeah,
look
it was
at
good.
it. No,
It was
I
good.
ain't never
Yeah.
seen that.
Okay, guys. So
Well, yeah.
if you are just now tuning in to the Auxiliary Podcast, we have had a wonderful time with the amazing, and I will say it
Absolutely.
over and over again, trailblazing
yes,
poet,
Thank you.
hip hop head,
absolutely.
Mr. J.I.V. And we are
Thank you.
so excited to give him his flowers because if nobody tells the people from home that they're amazing, you should. So if
Absolutely.
you see J.I.V. on the street,
Hmm.
please give him your gratitude
Man,
because he has
appreciate
done an amazing thing for all of us.
And I just want to
Appreciate
say,
that.
bro, before we go off, for me, you are an inspiration. For me, you are somebody who I even now look up to. You know what I'm saying? Still, by the things that you're doing, man, you super dope. Your talent is unmatched. And here in Chicago, you have paved the way in so many different ways, not only by your creativity, but also your business etiquette. You were the Grammy president here too. And I think your wife is now
she's vice president.
Vice president.
Dope. Yeah. So I was president, now I'm trustee.
So the things that you're doing for the city, man, need to be acknowledged. And just your whole presence here is something that we truly appreciate, man. And we want to make sure that everybody understands who Jay Ivy is
Who
to us
he is.
as the city of Chicago. And man, just keep going, man. Thank you so much, man.
That mean a lot, man. Really mean a lot. Y'all have no idea, because we all go through our ups and downs and our mental bouts, and you need that. It's like, this is jet fuel. This is all right. Let me go write some more, do some more, create some more. So I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, and I want to talk about, last thing I want to say, we was talking about it before, but it was a TV show on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that show about how hip hop, what was it called? The Origins of Hip Hop or something?
Yeah.
And they talked about all the other cities, dog.
Yeah, they did.
And they had a segment about Kanye and Common and all that.
Yeah.
But they never talked about Chicago.
We could do this shit all day, because I was on making his band, right?
Yeah.
So with Puff was so Making His Band was the last installment of the Making the Band series.
Yeah.
That's when he was with Diddy Dirty Money, looking to get different musicians and singers, background singers, to tour with them, right? While they were doing that and they doing the show or whatever, he was like, all right, we going to California, we going blah, 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 we going to blah, blah, blah. Then he got to Chicago, was like, and we're going to Chicago. And then you know how they do the edits and shit. It was like, why are we going to Chicago?
What?
And then
wow.
That happened.
He said that?
He said that on the shit. Like, why are we going to Chicago?
Wow.
And then they did the, the little edit shit, but that
Chicago?
happened.
Come on, man.
That happened.
You know why you going to Chicago.
That happened.
Everybody
though,
come on.
But Chicago, New York, we always have because they try to act like we ain't who we are.
They know.
We can't.
But when you on the ground, like boots on the ground,
they
show that.
They know
they
what
show
it is.
that. They show that respect.
And I'm gonna
they
tell
got
you,
a lot of love for Chicago.
Even with the new guys like G Herbo and everybody else, you know what I'm saying? They love them there too. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, it is what it is. Like, we produce some of the greatest talent.
In other words, stop trying to act like we ain't the shit, motherfucker. Like,
I feel you. You had a lot of what is this? What do we call
a lot of continuity.
You had a lot of continuity
right now.
A lot of continuity in the
we was back on the venting question
right.
segment.
Right, I didn't get to hear.
He asked himself the
Nobody
question.
asked him, but
nobody asked me the venting question. So this is
chance.
We're gonna have to do another auxiliary interview for the three of us.
For the three of us, so we can get this shit out.
We need to do it because I need to get this shit
clearly
off
you
my
got
chest.
stuff to say.
I got some things.
We're gonna have to
say.
put you in that seat.
I got some things.
Man, listen.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, they gonna stop overlooking us. They gonna stop.
Straight up.
They gonna stop.
Are we gonna end it yet?
We appreciate you, brother.
Oh, my bad.
Thank you for coming through and blessing us with your presence, man.
Yes,
and once again, I am your host, Tommie B.
I am your host, Liz Toussaint.
And I'm the one and only TOXIC Toxic.
And I'm your guest, Jay Ivy.
And you have just been plugged into
the Auxiliary Podcast.
You dig?
Chi-Town, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Man, Joe, this Chicago. They try and call it the second city, but it's my first love. The place where the game is greeted by a hustler's hug. Heat waves and blizzards. The county is cooking, but we cold. It's a versatile village. Styles vary from Jordans to lizards. Young folks footwork, the vet step, and gangsters walk. It's the home of house music. We bump it so we don't lose it. We come from the dirt. We got southern roots that grows like the ivy in Wrigley. We hit the streets with a Singletary stare. We're not your average bear. We're monsters of the midway that parade the streets like Bud Billiken. We drive like kings on a stony island with the winds blowing off Lake Michigan. A black man founded it. So again, I thank Dusable for the positioning, because the spot where he set up shop later on became my home, my land, my block that's ran by disciples, stones, politicians, and crooked cops that'll run up in your spot. The hood is a gold mine. That's why they want me to let go of mine. That's why projects came tumbling down along the damn Rhine. Man, Joe, the Chicago, they try and call it the second city, but it's my first love. First love. Yeah.
Thank you for watching the Auxiliary Podcast. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more dope content. Next up, Chi-Town legends do or die. Tap in to hear classic moments and untold stories by these Pope pimps. Here's a sneak peek.
I have one question for B-Lo that I'm gonna just get out the way. So back in the day, like late 90s, early 2000s, Destiny's Child and them had just came out. And the buzz was that Beyonce had a crush on B-Lo. Because you was in Houston, right?